Hello? Hello. Everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend, man. Actually, listen, it's only brilliant. It's Friday. We don't care anymore. Whatever was this week, hardship or maybe it was easy, I don't know. But it's now Friday, so it's a grand, right? You have my permission for the next few hours not to care at all about anything. Brilliant. So tonight, our flight, something different. We're flying Warbirds. Ooh. In a modern kind of sense, we're going to be doing some ferry flights, and we're taking a Lancaster out of Canada, There's only two flyable Lancasters in the world today, right? There's only two left flying. One is based in the United Kingdom, one is based over in Canada. Now, there is works underway to get more back flying, but there are only two of these aircraft left. One of them is housed at Duxford, and one is looked after by the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum. And that's where we are. We're over at Hamilton here, just outside Ontario. And we're going to be flying this one over to Detroit, Michigan. Because, friends, in Michigan, up until very recently, they had on display a B-17, a Boeing B-17, and there's not too many of those left flying either. So, our first flight is going to be from near Ontario down into Detroit. Then we're going to swap aircraft. We're going to take on the B-17 and we're going to fly that out to Kalamazoo, out by the Air Zoo, because there's a fantastic museum out there. And they've all bits and pieces. They have a huge collection. So that's our mission for this evening. Live time, live weather, and let's see what's going to happen. I reckon now we could be grand. Maybe, right? So we'll see. Model matching, like, you know what I mean? We could be lucky, though. We could be lucky. How was your day? I was very busy. More things are right. Do you know what I did now? Look, you can kind of see it. I've reorganised things. Look, you can't really see it. What used to be there was like a bin, an aircon unit, and stuff. And then I put a unit in there, you see, because I was trying to set up how we're going to manage now with the wind control stuff. I think I have some of it sorted. Haven't sorted out the other headache yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So a very busy day, you know, highly productive and mad. But yeah, I've no so the B-17, it got a recent update. Bin cam for the win. Right, it's right here beside me. I've bashed my hand off it twice and my foot once. What was I going to say? Yeah, the B-17, I'm just looking for the patch notes. It got an update 2 days ago, and the good news is the aircraft is being worked on. Bad news is there's a lot of stuff still not right with it. And one thing I thought was particularly bad today was the flight model. It was unflyable because it was just too kind of, you know, stiff or heavy or something. I don't know the exact way to describe it. So I've edited it a bit, and well, over on our Discord, I put an owl file that will change the flight model. Changes it completely because, well, it makes it more kind of loosey-goosey. It's not perfect, but I think it's a little bit better than what it was. Which is like, right, you know, we're trying to figure out the work that they're doing. They're making a lot of progress, right? But there's other things that are just kind of holding it back. The sounds, like I said it early on, the sound, I wasn't always mad in them, and there's still something odd with them, do you know? And the LOD, they're really struggling with that LOD. What can you do? You know, it is one of those things. It is flyable though, now that I've tweaked it. But if you don't have that model, flight model file, well, you might struggle. It'll be some crack watching you trying to land, right? Turning, but you know, it's flyable. So see how you get on. But anyway, two aircraft that are so just iconic for well, anyone in aviation. When you consider the Lancaster, the missions it did, but also how advanced the aircraft was. And then you learn all about the crew stories and the sacrifice and everything that went into it. The same can be said for the B-17. Which in a lot of cases was very harsh because they did daytime raids. And, you know, recently we had the Masters of the Air. It's the aircraft that the lads flew in that. So, yeah, they're very beautiful airplanes. So we must try and be gentle with them this evening. No, well, I say that, of course. It's a flight sim. We can get away with murder. But in general, we'll try and mind them, right? Bit of nice flying. some nice kind of scenery. It's a bit misty out there, but we'll see what happens. And it'd be interesting to see what you lads are flying as well. I've messed around with the model matching. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit more, you know, accurate. And of course, where we're flying tonight with Groupie using Skynet from Say Intentions. So it's all happening now, lads. We're also live in the Southeast Asian server. So exclamation point route. We'll give you the route and just sit back, have a beverage that has a logo. Look at this state. There's a logo on my beverage. Brilliant. Cheers and sláinte. Oh, Jenny. I mean, it just hits the spot, doesn't it? Cheers, you lot. And, well, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Who's here, look? Super Typhon, you're very welcome aboard. CP65 is here. Vacuum, a very good evening. Mrs. GPHI, upside down again. Welcome aboard. Tyler Mossman is here. Good to see you, buddy. APU Inspector, welcome to Friday, man. Commander Balosh, a very good evening to you. Captain Donut is here. Flying Tritz, good evening. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce. And Wolfie, happy Friday, man. Who else come in the door? Mr. TPHI has rambled in. Happy Friday to you. McManser is here. UTB, good to see you. Creo, hope all is well in County Mayo. Good evening to you. Cracker is in the house. Welcome aboard. 98 Vulcan. All is well in the realm. It's good to see you, buddy. Flying Trits and Fireflies, of course. Yes. Usually people say hello to everyone and then they're like, don't talk to that Murphy fella. Oh, matter hitting me, oh, that's dangerous. Hang on. Yeah, put you to one side now. I've also put in a different camera angle. I might show you in a while. It shows off the back of the head something fierce, so I mightn't. Experimentation, you know. Sumner, good evening. Malky Mack is here. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope all is well. You're back in the pool with a pint and the iPad, says Sumner. Don't drop the shagging thing. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Happy Friday. The Impossible Face, howdy. Chuck is here. Wills 1985. A very good evening to you, sir. Hope you're well. Heisenberg, have done nothing but watch Murph for well over the year. A tier 2 for 16 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Great to see you. Where's this now? Great to see you, buddy. RJ Ramjet, good evening. Crafty Tigers is here. Krabby1, happy Friday. Alberto has rambled in. Good to see you, bud. Lear, good evening. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rambled in. Dougal, it's good to see you. Is everyone still a 737 for you? Jesus. Let me see now. Wolfard, good evening. Mr. Minimite is here. Liptorius, happy Friday. Locus is here. Hope all is well. Heapster, good evening. Bald Eagle is in the house. Old Veteran 965 with a tier 2 sub for 62 months. He says, happy Friday all. Ready for the weekend. It's going to be a busy one for me. Hope you all have a great weekend. What are you up to the weekend, Scotty? You flat out. And also, thank you very, very much indeed for all that support. The man's a legend. Legend. We did. Ooh. Yes. Tunage. Right. Mac Vision, good evening. Blinky is here. Idle Cutoff. Cambridge calling. Blue from Tipperary. It's 5 degrees out there at the minute, lads. -2 tomorrow. -2 tomorrow. Jesus. We'll see what happens with that. Don't go outside. Now, we're over here, look. Blinky, thank you for 5 in a row. Mrs. GPHI, thank you for 140 in a row. Jesus. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope you're well. Uniform Goose, good day, Goose. Happy Friday. Flipper Alloy is here. Captain Kenobi. Bonsoir, monsieur. Hope all is well. Anthony V. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Muttley, welcome aboard. Let me see now. Liptorius subscribing with Prime. 24 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Apache is here. Let me see. 120 streams in a row. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're well. Nighthawk, a very good afternoon. Hamilton, just over 30 miles from your home. Ooh, put the kettle on. Kozaki Flyer, I'm on the tarmac. You're in a B-24. Nice. Good to see you, Kozaki. Kirog is here, good evening. The Impossible Face says, should be a straight outish departure. We shall hope. Kirog, thank you very much indeed for 10 months. Jesus, lads, the subs tonight. Absolutely flat out of it now, lads. Flat out. Stick Figure. Greetings, hope all is well. Airwolf is here for 43 months. Prime subscription, thank you very, very much indeed. These are all gone mad with the subs. Cheers, lads, these are brilliant. I mean, is there anything more nicer? Honestly. maybe, but not much. Not much. Right, where am I now? Cyrus T, the man of teal, has rambled aboard. Good to see you, Cyrus. Now let me see. You're taking a Sherpa. Ooh, nice. Naughty Gnome. Hello. Jason, then we had some crack yesterday, didn't we? We had some crack yesterday now flying into London's Heathrow. Loads of fun that one, wasn't it? With the emergency landings and all the, all the crack that went on with it. Absolute madness. Crazy and madness. Wonder is this thing going to work for me now? So I was streaming to TikTok for the last couple of days, yeah? And now all of a sudden, I'm not streaming to TikTok. It says access under review. I don't know, did I do something wrong? Did I break someone's terms of service? That would be hilarious. But anyway, so it's just us. Just us. We're here on Twitch and YouTube. The TikTokers are ticked out for the moment. Timed out. We don't know why. But anyway, where are we at now, look? So much madness yesterday looking at that flight into Heathrow. But now, Mr. Paulie, good evening. Lucky Bo is here. Luckily Bo. Sunshine and 18 below. Jesus. Toto 24.95. A very happy Friday to you, Toto. Hope you and the missus are doing very well. Where is this now? Naughty Gnome 3 in a row. Cheers, buddy. Soon to be 3 or 4, says Tarnish. Right. Muse fan is here, bursts in the door with a pint of Guinness and a pair of Crocs in his dreams. Happy Friday, Muse. Hope you're well, buddy. And you're very welcome in. Digital Merc is here. Oh, you're in the Beach 18. Beautiful plane. Gorgeous plane. Doc Nader, good evening. Heisenberg is going to be ferrying a B-25. Nice. I have the B-25. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous looking plane. Viper Strike, good evening to you. Doc Nader, yeah, don't panic. All is well. Tilly Flyer, a very good evening to you. Larry is here. You'll provide cover with a P-51. Nice. Hermit Something, very good afternoon to Boston. Hope you're well, Hermit. Happy Friday. Where is this now? Hard to fly. They're all hard to fly. The B-17, yeah, they've changed, you see, Where is this now? Goblin Zeus, good evening. You have work in the morning? No worries. We'll try to keep it down for Goblin Zeus. Shh, keep it down. Right, where's this now? We Irish must tweak. It's inevitable. That's what we do. Right. Pico is here. Good evening. Crabby one, welcome in. Where is this now? The B-17 is rentable in the marketplace. Ooh, that's a good option, so. Good option. Mr. Dan is here. Hello. Hope you're well. Tail Dragon 737s everywhere. I'll show you the crack with what I've done. And it seems to have worked a little bit better, because you know how bad my model matching was, right? Tweak or twerk? Jesus, Scott, could you match? Tweak, Jesus. I'll show you what I did, right? Fly an 80-year-old aircraft plane drunk. What could possibly go wrong? Right. Tempo Lizard is here. Good to see you. This week, I 3D printed a Pratt & Whitney J57 jet turbine engine. Jesus. That sounds fantastic. Well done. Killswitch is here. Good to see you. 95 streams in a row, buddy. Thank you very much indeed. Captain Sticky Rice. A very good morning to you, sir. Hope you're well. Willow How Much is here. Good evening. Sunjammer is here. He says, we'll make sure the light is not too bright or we'll get blinded by the shine. Me head. Thanks, Sunjammer. Right, emotions. Flying trades. Steel toe cap boots might be an idea. Do you know you can get steel-toed capped Crocs? The things you can get. Turd Ferguson, good evening. Hope you're well. Will the Spitfire keep up? Yes, it will. Torrential sunshine here, says Doc Nader. Exactly -2 where Super Tie is. No way. Energizer, good to see you. I think it's time to bring up the Spitfire for some formation flying. I concur. I second the motion. The motion has been carried. Yes. Feed Spark, weekend for the pints. Yes. Where's this now? Restart the sim. Langs, no, present and correct. Wait, they're not, or they are? Scott says, Murph, I am prepping to serve chili to the neighbours tomorrow and also have a German police officer over visiting and taking him around Fort Worth. And to my joy, he likes aviation. So we will do some aviation stuff. Then Sunday, I have to bring the cadets out to Fort Worth for the Cowtown Marathon. and the Blue Mile tribute that they will be attending. An 0400 wake up for that one. Oh, Jesus. But it's going to be a very nice day. Jesus, Scott, you're flat out. You're like the United Nations there, bringing people around the place, right? This is our town. This is our airport. And then you're out at the crack of dawn. Love it. Jay Winokur is here. Good to see you, man. Very happy Friday. Fun. Nottingham. Yes, fun. I heard that there were Egypts at Heathrow. There was. And it wasn't us this time. Brilliant. Eamon says, surely you think Mr. Two-Tone is nicer than Guinness? Yes, of course, indeed. My phone is making noises. Someone tried to take money out off my account. Well, it came up on Revolut. Why is my phone on loud? Transaction declined. There was like 8 attempts to are they for real? Trying to take money from me? You have to put. There needs to be money there to take money, right? And well, I've blocked that. Scamming and all. Get on the gadget. Get on the gadget. Oh Jesus! Will you get on the gadget? Right, it's on the gadget. It's one of those lit flat charger thingies. Charger platform. Yeah, that's them. Oh. Anyway, Gar Gaming. Hope all is well. Good evening to County Galway. Weebles is here. Happy Friday. Best day of the week. Time to wind down and enjoy the weekend. I just made some fresh pizza dough. Pizza dough, you say? Nice. Right. Probably too much music. Wait, what? Say it isn't so with TikTok. No, there was no music on it. Have you heard about Jerry at Big Red? Well, I know he's not well. God love him. I haven't heard any news since then. Where is this now? TikTok is very heavy on fake content. However, it analyses it or reports of whatever is utterly messy. Mr. Dan, you're not like exactly doing me a favour there. You're trying to say like I'm fake and I'm messy. I'm a fake messy. Right. I mean, Murph and breaking something is far from new. I agree. QC Frank is here. Good to see you. Where's this now? There was too much talking on TikTok. Yeah, that's what it was. We were flat out. I need to go. Wait now. I need to go touch grass, says Zith. What you do now? 60 streams. Quick, run out the back door, touch the grass, come back in. You've been outside. Well done. We'll stay inside now, right? Where's this now? Joining you guys in the good old DC3. Nice. Where's this now? Tweak, Mr. TPHI. Tweak. Not twerk. Tweak. Jesus. Nighthawk is in a B-24 Liberator. Ooh, nice. If I stay in the line for the second part, will I keep up with the B-17? Yes. Proby Pete, good evening. It's my job working with IPA. I love it too. Ooh. Cold Nebo is here. 52 months. Would you look at the state of it? Thank you very much indeed. Cheers, buddy. Now... Byron Farrow, good evening, Byron. Hope you're well. Where is the gadget? Ian Fisher is here. Happy Friday, Ian. Hope you're keeping well and flat out. Biku is here. Let me see who else. Murph, we all know you're fake. But fake what? AI, you've caught me. That's it. I'll just power down. I didn't mean it that way, Murph. Stu Snape is here. 100 streams in a row. He says, I'm just lurking tonight. I've been out for a lovely day in Glastonbury. The wife has been buying some witchy herby stuff. I may be a frog tomorrow. Try that in your tea. I don't want to. Shut up and drink it. Yes, dear. Right. Growth. Watch for growth. Good to see you, Stu. I'll be touching grass when the snow melts. Yeah, right. 1 minute 27. Good man, idle cut off. For those from gamers here, good to see you. Mrs. TPHI is just like, no, can't talk. Brilliant. Photos by Kev. Welcome aboard. Dazza Tiara is here. Good to see you, Dazza. Hope all is well. Right, I have a button over here, and then sure we'll be firing it. This is pretty bad, isn't it? Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Two Daves is here. Dave, JSB, good evening. Shane McHale, how are you, Shane? Kubi Montana, good evening. Roll Tide is in the house. Shane Eyre, welcome aboard. Who's this now? Plen Guy, good evening. Hope all is well. Jace Ward, happy Friday. Now, let me see.
Get a load of this guy.
Acro Tim is here. Sci Voltage, welcome. JB Alberta is in the house. If it's 5 o'clock where Murph is, does that mean it's 5 o'clock here? Did they always say like 5 p.m. was the rule? It's 5 p.m. Wasn't that like happy hour? They don't do happy hour in Ireland. Jesus, could you imagine? You know, nothing would get done. But yes, let me see now. Frank is here. Good evening, Frank. Hope you're well. Robert, good evening. Hello from... is it Wingnut in Tennessee? You're very welcome from Tipperary. Dermot Gannon, good evening. Northland Air, a very happy Friday to you, sir. Rich Gillen, good to see you. Got a parallel takeoff with a B-17 once out of Falcon Field. No way. Jesus, man, that's awesome. Awesome. It's beer in hand rule Friday. Indeed. I've already been summoned to HR once today. Brilliant. Need to get your wooden desk polish out. Yeah, no, it's shiny there now. Every day, you know. We might need to invest in some WD-40. It is very bad, isn't it? Very bad. Zard, thank you very much indeed for 18 months. Cheers, buddy. You're very kind. Right, will we jump into it? I think we will. Grand 247, good evening. I'll try this gadget one more time. And if it works, grand. If it doesn't, shag it. I'll press a button or two. Hang on there now, lads. As we look in deep kind of... Streaming not allowed. That's so very strange, isn't it? Well, do you know what? They can shag off. They can shag off, lads. Riot. Come on over here now. Bring over our ammunition. You see, sometimes it makes the noise and then sometimes it doesn't. Very strange, isn't it? Very strange. Right, anyway, what was I doing? Here's me gadget here. Mr. Klinger, good evening. The Ripper is in the house. Welcome aboard. Prost from Germany, Bavaria. Guten Abend, my friend. Oh, look, I'll show you the gadget, look. Do. It's a bit of an anticlimax now, because I'm sitting just here. Look! Right. It's a different angle. Jesus, that's pretty loud. Mach 1 Sim, good evening. I thought I'd give you the whole kind of Murph-inception thing, you know. And you can see me rudder pedals down here, look, and me socks. It's very, very sophisticated, isn't it? Because I don't think you've ever seen half of this gear before with the landing gear and the stuff and the thing. Right, so I said I'll show this angle. And if you kind of look over there behind me, don't be looking at me back, but you know, there's a new shelving system after going in, so yeah, hang on. One of them? Jesus, look at this. There's less back of the head in this shot than there is in that back of the head, isn't there? Holy smokes, who brought a Vulcan with them? Right, easy now. Does the Lanc have that sound issue? I would say so, yes. So, my settings that I've used in multiplayer, I am getting way better model matching. So what I've done... Now, we'll see how long this lasts before, like, the thing just passes out and crashes, right? But I'll show you what I've done, right? What have you done, Murphy? In graphical options, ramble down to y'all, and where it has... See this air traffic variety? I've turned this from ultra to high. It's now on high. And then in our online, I've changed... multiplayer was on, but multiplayer replication models is set to high fidelity. So I've done that, and I'm hopeful this will now work a little bit better. But if it doesn't, I'm going to give out and blame someone else. We're not achieving full frame rate, so we'll have to wait and see, right? Vulcan is indeed a good shout. So here we are in the Avro Lancaster. A beautiful, beautiful aircraft. And this is our chariot for this evening as we go flying. So a quick check-in on Navigraph. Just to show you what the crack is. We're going to be rambling off just outside Ontario all the way across over Detroit. And we're going to be stopping here, which is Detroit Willow Run Municipal. All right, because of the museum and all this jazz. Then it's a relatively short flight out then towards Kalamazoo. Now, do you hear that Vulcan? The Vulcan has terrible multiplayer sounds. Yeah, it sounds great though. What we'll do, we kind of have straight lines to fly, but we're not going to fly straight lines. We're going to explore a bit of the area. There's a lot of photogrammetry here, and we'll check it all out. And it's all about getting some formation going on to make it look all nice and was savagely good, right? So the next thing we want to have a look at is Groupie from Say Intentions. So this is our group flight, and we've got a good few people loaded in. Here's the aircraft loaded in. And we're going to be departing out of here, and we've a stop along the way. So great to see everyone there. People are already airborne. So we'll be monitoring the progress using Groupie. All right. Southern Ontario is in your neighborhood. Ooh, nice. I know way too much about Willow Run, says Charlie. No way, man. No way. Cockpit development team. Seb, where are we at? Good to see you, buddy. You've even more 737s now. Uh-oh. You saw me DM, you just replied. Uh-oh. I did, Seb, and it's absolutely catastrophically shagged. So I've tweaked it. Very unrealistically, mind you, but I've tweaked it. But yeah, look, all is well. We'll chat after. We'll chat after. Flew in it earlier from Pearson as a short test. Ooh, nice. You've even more 737s. How did you manage that? The Colonel and I used to reenact every year at the air show that Willow Run had. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Any bridges? I will find some idle cutoff, don't you worry. So here we are in this beautiful, beautiful machine. The Avro Lancaster, and there's a lot of kind of cool bits and bobs about this aircraft. One of them, of course, being it's powered by 4 Rolls-Royce Merlin engines, similar to what you find on a Spitfire, but they put 4 of them on this monstrosity, right? And then from your crew positions, we'll have turret operators, bombardier, navigator, radio man, and pilot. So a fairly big crew, right? So this is the machine we're going to fly. As I said, there's only 2 of these left operating in the world to this day, which is kind of sad. So, but there will be, as I said, they are working on another one. So, you know, bit of luck. So we're going to get this machine up and running. So we have a couple of things: ground power, refuel, rearm, remove all those. What else do you want to do? Pump switches. So we're going to turn on our fuel pump switches, right? We'll go ahead and turn these guys on. Heat depression switch turn on, and we'll turn on our main fuel pumps, yes, but we won't use our transfers. All right. Fuel contents gauges switches. So once we fire up the battery, in theory, all of this will spring to life. Oh yeah, the stutters are absolutely horrendous now with that model matching. But sure, listen, we'll grin and bear it, right? We'll see what happens. Okay, what do we have over here? Radiator control, shutters, leave them off for the moment. What's this now? Propeller feathering we're not using. Booster coil, we're going to be using all of these here now in a minute. Flap, we need those. Identification lights, we'll fly with those on, right? What else do we have over here then? We have nav lights, audio controls. There's a button, I don't know what it does. Right, we'll see how this one goes. Battery master switch on. Where is this now? I have a video of the Lang flying over your house. No way. I saw the Vera, the Canadian Lang, several times, says Roll Tide. Nice. One fly air, good evening. I'm seeing a Lancaster 757. That's how bad model matching is. It's not showing planes that aren't even in the sim. Yeah. But the sim has all these passive aircraft models, all of them. It's shagged, you know. Right, go ahead, get our mags turned on. Oh Jesus! There we go. We have our engine start switches here. Booster coils are all to on. Right. What else do you want to do here? Supercharger, leave it alone. Open up these fuel cocks. Up the hill, please. We'll go ahead and get our prop fully forward. Throttle is unlocked. Don't need to go near prop feathering. And from here, we shall attempt to start up the engine. Okay, didn't like something there. Hang on, lads. What didn't you like there, Chief? There are lights. Booster coil, that needs to be on. Try it again, Murph. There she goes. Oh yeah. What's the yellow bracket under the co-pilot's panel? I have to be careful with the camera because it's stuttering. This here, it's a handrail. Handrail that takes us down into the bombardier's position. Watch your head, because there's our ball turret operator. Pretty cool, right? Okay, number 3 is up. We'll go number 4. Decent startup sounds in this. Okay, 1 and 2 shall be next. Number 1. Oh yeah. Some power of stutters in the sim. Doesn't it sound only deadly? Okay, we got a good start on all 4 engines. Keep an eye on our boost settings. Supercharger is all okay. Let me see. Radiator are open for taxiing, and then we put them into automatic, so that's all good. What else do you want here now? Fuel pressure indicators are fine. We shall remove our ground power. And everything else here is looking pretty good. Reset some stuff and let's see what happens. Some machine, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so active runway out of here. And also I need some radio. Let's see. So our group frequency, 123135. Jesus, the one night I wanted the shagging thing, it's not working. Right now? Elgato is having a moment. Let's see what we can do here, lads. We shall quit the stream deck and start it again. No. NM Flyer, it is not. Where's my Ocon? Get in there. Right, let's have a look. Cams and decks. Stream deck, and let's see what happens. Still adjusting to chase plane. Takes a moment. Come on, you can do it. Work. In the words of Murphy, work. Yes, it worked. There we go, she's working now. Okay. Traffic. This is Murph, can you hear me? The stars are real bad. We'll have to see how this one kind of gets on, right? Alright, off the brakes. Ease forward. Great view out the front window. We'll go around to the left here. Haven't a clue half of you are flying just random airliners all over the gaff. Model matching for the win. Alright. Oh, nice one, Jay Winokur. Yeah, we'll check that out, buddy. Same intentions. Okay, so runway. We have runway. Easy now. Runway 30, lads. That's what we're going for. Runway 30. This is the airport where I went to the Air Cadet at 79 Black Knight Squadron. No way, man. That's awesome. Okay, Liberators and all the jazz out here. We do have a bit of model matching. It's doing it, well, for me, it's at least it's doing something better. At least we can kind of see some of the... Oh, look at the state of that machine. Yes. Beautiful. Right, where am I going? I need to go this way. Yeah, the impossible phase. Just turn off multiplayer if it's shagged. Got some spiddies. Good to see everyone. Now we'll taxi out this way and then hang a right down the road, right? Sound stutters. That's not a good sign. Where's this now? Cold Nebo TTM. TTM. B25 looks good, yeah. We're going to be flying that on Wednesday. Now, let me see. Charlie is there. We're not going to go Charlie. Hi, Jove. There's a plane taking off in the taxiway. Good woman yourself, Mr. TPHI. Patrick Doyle, CYHM. Yes, that's where we are. Southeast Asian service. Or server. You're in a citation, Murph. Really? Really? Jesus. And come here, have you your model matching on high fidelity or simple or basic or whatever it's called? So I've turned mine off high fidelity, but the impact I get on frame rates and just general smoothness is shocking. You have it on simplified. Yeah. Cyrus, for the sake of like stability, I would leave it on simplified. I really would. It's not worth changing it, man, you know? Am I really in the Joby? No, Hermit. Now, if it crashes, I'm going to have to turn all this off. But for the moment, we'll see how we go, right? I'll hang it right here. I'm in a 757. Gotta love the model matching. Immersion is out the window. Yeah, tell the truth. You have it on simple because you are simple. I lost an engine. I lost 2 shagging engines. What the... Very strange. Whoa, are we out of fuel or something? Right. Ooh. Turn those on. They're on. They're all okay. They should be on. Right, lads, there's nothing to see here. I was just doing an engine warm-up.
Can I get the refund?
No, shag off. It's alright, it's all part of the warm-up.
It's not a plane. It's a light.
Am I not coming through on 123135? Negative.
50% of the time, it works. Every time.
Right, all engines are working. Notch the flaps for takeoff. We'll back taxi here a smidgen. Bears Bikes, good to see you, buddy. Easy now. All is well in the realm. I just lost engines because I didn't fuel up the shagging thing. How did that even happen? It's alright. We're off to an absolutely brilliant start, lads. Model matching, performance, running out of fuel, you know. When the cards are stacked against us, that's where we go and say, you know, shag off. Right, runway 30. Is this 30? Yeah. Easy now. Line ourselves up here on the centre line. It's a bit foggy, look. Put 2 more points in your checklist. Now you're getting the idea. But other than that, Rig 20. Right? Right, are we ready? Let's do some flyage and, like, you know, flip the begrudgers. Let's go. So, power coming in. Don't overboost, you'll kill it. Alright, take up power set. Stutters. Airspeed live. Easy now. Gently does it. There's only 2 of these left flying in the world, Murphy. Don't break it now. Easy. Jeez, it did want to keep this one on the runway, isn't it? Yep, see Daisy. Easy. Easy. Oh man, the stutters. Come on, Betsy, you can fly. Oh, the stutters are real. What a terribly great idea this was. Jesus, get up the hill.
It's not a plane. It's a light.
Jesus. We're dead. We're going to die. Mother of all that is... Jesus. Right. She didn't want to lift off. Great stream. Yeah. So that's going to call it for tonight, lads. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. What the feck is going on? Who's in charge? Right. Would you believe it? My plane has had some sort of a washing crash. Look. All me dials are dead. Everything's dead. On a good note, the landing was a success.
Yeah, baby.
It wasn't the trim. We've had a WASM crash. Or maybe the generators. Right. I'll know now by looking at my battery. Battery was dead. Okay. So how is the battery after dying? Why don't I have generators? Put you on to friggin' on for the minute. Have I not a switch here for generators? Listen! We're all in a glass oh Jesus, what was that? We're all in a glass case of emotion.
Look at this big eater.
Listen! It's... Jesus, who was that? Pump switches. They're all on. Like, what am I missing?
Jesus.
Did someone leave a hairdryer on or something? Everything's on. I don't know what's wrong. Superchargers aren't turned off. You shouldn't need them. We don't need to fly with those on. Alright, we'll try it again. That was a dress rehearsal. Now hold your nose here, you big ape. Yes, I'm taking off the wrong second direction. I'm aware of that. But let's see what happens. Easy. Very heavy with the fuel. These things could go full fuel and payload. She's just not getting the speed. I don't think this won't get to 80 miles an hour. Jesus, and the Lancaster, oh Jesus, the Lancaster's supposed to be the better of the two. This is a shit show. Oh my God, it's just like, what crazy has just taken over? What's going on? What the actual is going on, lads? Are they feathered? Am I losing power? Like, what the actual name of Jesus is going on? You're using my flight model with no issue. In the B-17. There's nothing locked. That's our 4 engines. Our revs are good. Rudder's fine. Trim is fine. Try it again. It just doesn't want to fly, this thing. It's refusing. Try with no flaps. Hang on now, lads. I'll try it one more time, but like, there's something not right here. And the stutters are real. Right. Easy. Easy. 80. Now she's working. How strange is that? Little plane, you're going to get up. Good, well stopped. Anyone have a clue as to why we had an issue just now? Come on, get up, you divil. Yep. How strange was that? You luder. I don't don't think it was user error. I mean, there's only so many settings you can use with the plane, right?
It's not the plane. It's the pilot.
No control log. Did you have the parking brake on? No. Mr. Midnight says, I had the same issue, been flying the Lanc all week, and it's the first time. Yeah. Right. Easy plane. Calm your stuff down. Looking good. Easy. That's like been the most stressful, what in the name of Jesus is going on? Can your man not do anything right moment? And you said we're all there to see it. Haha, no. Right. Fear not. I know how to get us out of this mess. Hide your face in shame moment. Right, so lads, if you're flying along with us,
It's not the plane. It's the pilot.
fix your trim. If you're shut up. If you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. If you're using intentions, press 3. Let's say that twice. And if you're, if you think I'm
sleepy, nighty, snoozy snooze.
you stop interrupting. If you think I'm just Murph's he's a gem, that fella. He's usually very good, but you press number 4, and well, Jesus then. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We try to live stream Monday to Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here. Still discharging. No, it's okay now. Jesus. It does look good though, So I'm just going to edit out the first couple of minutes of the stream there, and just bring it back to the takeoff. I mean, you guys won't mind. Sure, we're a very understanding bunch. Yes. Right. Now, can we get our trim set up here, please, machine? Yes, we can. I don't believe she has a rudimentary autopilot. Oh, kind of does. Or does it? Yeah, kind of does. Right, okay. Teal, the lights are teal. Let's hold our altitude and just calm the devil down. Ease off in your L boost. Watch the RPMage. And we enter an area of utter calm. And be Janie then. Hey, the Flying Freya is with us. Oh no, the stutter was real. Right. The impossible phase. Check your wake turbulence settings. There's a wombat over there as well, look. I mean, that's a camera view, isn't it? Right, Jesus. Right, come away here now from Ontario. Hang a left there, Murphy. That's a good man. Did she roll left? She'll roll left. What was that noise? The daka noise. Daka. Then what's the Battle of Britain? Damn it, Jamie, star of the sun. Daka. Angels 1-5 is here, good to see you. 29 in the PC, 3 on console, 3 on groupie. Yes. Right. It's all coming together now. So it is. At our 4,400 feet. Look at the lovely views. there's old Patrick from Exford over there, look. There's the stutter. There's the flying Freya. There goes Wombat, invisible cloaks once again, Wombat. Great stuff, man. Oh no, there he is! He's in his Spitfire. He's behind his Spitfire. Brilliant. Go on, model matching, you absolute genius. Jesus, lads. Will we ever get to a stage where we can just get on? Naughty Gnome is in the friggin' hawk look with the red arrows. Look at him there. Ah, gently. Actually, I haven't flown the hawk in ages. Hamilton is where you were born. No way. Where if you make gun noises like a... Wait, what? Hang on a second.
Can I get the refund?
Durka. No, not Durka. Jesus, don't go that road. I don't know what to say. Balls. Shag off, Cyrus. Jesus. Jesus. Oh, I nearly know. I should just go to bed. I've almost knocked over me pint. I'm getting feckin' abused. I couldn't take off. I can't stream where I want to stream. I bashed me toe. What else? Come on, throw it at me. What else is there? Jesus. Can't find you. Pickish King can't find us. I mean, the stream starts at 9 o'clock. You're balding. I'm balding. Yeah, I moved me bin. Yeah, I put something new in, right? Fierce Wolf is fierce above his plane, look. Yes. Right, are we going the right way at least? We are, lads. And we're absolutely hooning it. Oh, Jesus, look at this. Okay, bear in mind, there's a couple of people behind their aeroplanes, right? They're all in voice chat sneering me. Hang on a second.
That's ourselves.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm still trying to figure out how groupie works.
Good morning. Moaning.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Great bunch of lads now, you know. Nice that you're, you know.
Oh, no, echo.
Who's an echo?
There you go.
I had to turn down the stream.
Do you know?
They're all slagging you except me.
Good man, Muse. I knew you'd look after me, you know.
Oh my God, you do not believe that.
Yeah, of course you believe that. Muse fan would never insult me. He's dead sound. He'd be like, no, don't mind him now. You know, now we have no internet connection. No, we're okay. It's on my screen here. No internet connection, lads. It's time to go to bed. Just like
broken it.
You've broken everything, Cyrus. You've broken me. You've broken the stream. You've broken the whole
What else could go wrong?
What eldritch abomination did we upset this evening? Because I'm getting like 3 frames per second and my radio's not working.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, lads. This is Friday nights are supposed to be relax and chill and have fun and enjoy yourself and let your hair down. However, our hair has been set on fire. The things aren't working, and you know,
It's never been that way. You forget the days when we had a wig on. It wasn't chill then, was it?
It's always chill with the wig
Don't forget the glow sticks.
and the glow sticks, right?
Well,
Jesus!
The scalp wasn't chill. It was overheating.
I wouldn't mind, right? But the missus is actually in Dublin tonight with work, and I'm here on my own, and like the cat is like in places I don't know where she is.
Well, at least you're safe from the
Oh my
frying
God, I
pan.
see it.
Was I telling you I got a new unit gadget here beside me? I'm very impressed with my skills of putting things together. And wait, now, could I show you that in the camera? I'd be afraid.
But do they work?
What? It's only a shelf. It doesn't need, like it holds things, you know.
Maybe.
But it's
Well, it's supposed to.
No, but it does. My phone's on charge. Right, we'll have I got a new unit. Yeah.
Dead for at least 2 hours.
You know, Jason, there's all things top shelf entertainment. Are you mad? The thing is shagged. Right. Well, listen, I'm going to get back to being professional and you know, trying to show off. as we watch.
You're starting to stream over, you say?
That's probably the best option at this stage, yes. I mean, I reckon if we just, let's not worry about the last 60 shagging minutes. Let's instead move forward with what we think is going to happen next.
What you could do is you could go and start wondering how you're going to manage to get to sleep tonight without crying yourself to sleep.
Listen.
Well, my Sherpa is moving forward towards the ground despite autopilot being on, so yeah.
The sleeves have been rolled up, so the stream will leave and look. Listen, leave this to me. I know what to do. I know I'm good at getting myself into trouble. I'm even better at getting myself out of trouble and into someone else's trouble. So I'll be back to behave now. And if I hear, if I even sense someone taking the Dennis Hickey, I'll be straight back.
Sure.
Well, that's me out then. Has he gone yet? Can we start again?
Oh, Jesus. Bloody love a professional stream. Brett, it's good to see you. You know, don't mind me. Jake, absolute legend. Oh, where is this now? Oh, Jesus. I've buttons all over the shop. Right, who is this now? Dennis C, thank you very much indeed for 12 months. Cheers, buddy. The man is a legend. Right. I know what to do. I know how to do it. And I'm going to go forth and do it. Hang on. We'll have to do this. Jesus, Jerry's pressing buttons, look. 5 gifted tier 1 subs from SoCal Jerry. Now my alerts aren't working. The stupid things aren't working. Jerry, thank you very much indeed, you legend. Hang on a second. I know what to do here, lads. I know exactly what to do. Happy Friday. You're very welcome to tonight's stream where I've rolled up my sleeves. Tonight we take the Lancaster, able to take off in first time, and the B-17.
Teeny, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
As we fly out of Ontario towards Michigan. And when we get down towards Michigan, we take the B-17, flawless machine, also to somewhere else in, Michigan. Oh look, I'm terribly thirsty. My pint evaporated since it was last year.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
Hope you're all keeping well. You're looking well. Who's here in the chat? Look, that's great to see us. Mother of right. Oh wait, how do I stop that music? Wait. Oh balls. Oh no, now we've 2 of them! We've 2 bits of music! I've shagged it again! Right.
Get a load of this guy.
It's all grand. Everything's fine. How was that able to play 2 music tracks? I didn't know I could do that. Why is it so bright in here? It's not that shagging thing. Right. You join us here. I'm pressing buttons and they're not responding. Are we going the right way? Yes. You join us here in the Lancaster, the Avro Lancaster. A great machine. And wait, I know what it was, lads. It's all because I set up a new camera, isn't it?
Oh, behave.
Look, it's because if I set... Oh, I'm very bright in this picture, look. I'm very bright looking over here. What happened to you, Murph? Listen, don't look at me head now. It's like I'm in some sort of a friggin' TIE fighter thing. Yeah, I can't tick on TikTok. I can't stream on TikTok. It's shagged. They banned me, I'd say. Thanks for the sub. Yeah, Jerry, thanks very much. We're a level 3 hype train. Meanwhile, I'm a level 50 migraine. But anyway, there we go, friends. No, I didn't get banned. They just won't let me stream there. But they didn't say, you're banned. I don't know anymore. He's like a sub with a screen door. Oh, this one. It is very submarine looking, isn't it? Turn off the lights, make it look even more important. Turn off. Look at look at this. Get the sounds up in there. And if I add in visual effects, and shake the camera. Oh, it's terribly bumpy in here, lads. Right, brilliant. I mean, listen, we can create pretty much. It's like we're in the holodeck in Star Trek. Brilliant, right? Jesus. Submarine? We're not submarine. Submarines don't fly. I didn't know Lancasters came with RGB lighting. No, it's a modern day one. Don't ruin the immersion look. We're here trying to fly. Although I could. Oh no. Easy. What? Right, that's enough of that shaking camera business, because I will break it and then I'll wonder why things are broken. Oh, Jesus. Listen. Everything's absolutely grand. In actual fact, I'm going to show you just how shagging grand it is. Now, if you're on YouTube, you'll have to get... Oh, no, I can play it here, sir. Right, hang on, look. I'll do one of these, Yes. Yes. This absolutely works. Would you look at the realism? The immersion. Kane's literally disappearing. F-16's flying past. That's not film grain. I don't have film grain. Yes, this is where it all looks better. Black and white. Naughty no one played something on Blair, but now I can't play the shagging thing back again. Balls, I missed out. Oh, the Flying Freya, good to see you. I managed to get a screenshot with literally every great Warbird in one shot. Well done. I'm too old for this, says Zybok. Listen, Zybok, don't you worry about it at all. Everything's grand. I need to fix this. There we go. All is grand, and we're back in this position again. Why did I press that button? Right, we're back. It's grand. Mama said there would be days like this. Well, I tell you this much, lads. MDA is here. Good man yourself. You missed nothing. Everything's been quite normal. We've had no issues at all. Hope you're well, buddy. Happy Friday. I'm in a state of absolute shagging. What's going on? Oh. Now, what's happening over here, look? Now, why is my phone, or that's not a phone, that's a watch. Why is my watch making noises? I don't know, lads. Even the closed captions are taking up the screen.
Can I get a refund?
No, you can't get a refund. Just shut. Refund. Ah, how are you?
I told you, I brought in the stuff that was delivered this morning, and I filled that, hang that thing until it'll be the hanging.
Oh, the Hoover or the vacuum?
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know where to put that.
Okay, we talk about it.
Grant, very good. Carry on. It was Two-Tone Senior. He came in to say that he dropped in a box that was delivered this morning. Gelati is here, good to see you. Fibra, welcome in. Oh wait, he better not put the oak in the latch. Hang on. It's alright, lads. Why is it so shagging dark in here? Hang on a second. Ah, that's better. See? Ah, oh, mother of God. Oh, right. Now, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing one of these. We're going to learn now. Are you ready? Ah, brilliant. Can you put Rambog wheel up? I can. That's the wrong button completely. There we have it. So, this machine, wait till you hear this now. This is all terribly interesting. The Avro Lancaster, right? Commonly known as the Lancaster bomber, British Second World War heavy bomber, designed and manufactured by the Avro company, contemporary of the Handley Page Halifax, both bombers having been developed to the very same specification, as well as the Shorts Sterling. All three aircraft being four-engine heavy bombers adopted by the RAF during the same era. Now, it's hard to credit, there was 7,377 of these aircraft built. Dougal, I should be on live weather. I'm on live weather. I thought I was in to tell him off. No, it's grand, it's grand. So out of that 7,377 that were built, a large number were lost. There's only two flying today. Now, there's a couple of reconstruction jobs going on, right? There's at least 3 in the UK. There's 2 in Canada. There's one very close to it, and I think the guys over in Duxford are working on that one. And yeah. I think you're being checked. Oh, but my dad coming in. 2 dogs, good to see you. Who are these ones in your house, Murph? Wait, what? But anyway, we're learning about a particular one and why it's so important. So there's an organisation called the Canadian Warplane Heritage, right? It's an aviation museum located back where we took off from in Ontario, and the museum has 47 military jets and a propeller-driven aircraft on display. Displayed is a collection of Canadian military aircraft, many in flying condition, and it is also restoring several Second World War and Cold War aircraft, including a TBM Avenger, a de Havilland Canada, and an S2 tracker. A de Havilland Canada build S2 tracker, and also a Bristol Bolingbroke. The Avro Lancaster, flown by the museum, is one of only 2 airworthy Lancasters in the world, known as the Marnaski Memorial Lancaster. In honour of pilot officer Andrew Charles Manarski, it is painted in the markings of his aircraft. Now, after pooling their money to purchase a Ferry Firefly, Dennis Bradley, Peter Matthews, Alan Ness and John Weir moved the aircraft into hangar number 4 at Hamilton Airport way back in 1972. A few years later, the museum purchased a second hangar, hangar number 3, and the collection was then expanded with the acquisition of additional aircraft, including a B-25 in 1975 and a Lancaster in 1977. However, the same year, Alan Ness was killed in a crash of a Ferry Firefly at the Canadian International Air Show. Jesus. In February 1993, a fire destroyed most of Hangar Number 3, and destroyed in the fire was a Hawker Hurricane, a General Motors TBM Avenger, an Oster, a Stinson 105, and a Supermarine Spitfire. A new purpose-built hangar was completed in 1996 to replace it. In August and September of 2014, the Mynarski Memorial Lancaster flew across the North Atlantic over to RAF Coningsby to participate in 6 weeks of air shows and events across the United Kingdom. Unique to this tour was the Lancaster Vera, as it's known due to the wartime VRA markings, flew in close formation with the Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial Flight Lancaster bomber PA-474. For most of the 60 displays and events over the 2 months, Lancaster Vera returned to Hamilton on September 29th, 2014. Which is quite amazing when you think about it, right? I mean, here you have this aircraft all the way in Canada. They flew it back across the Atlantic. That's quite incredible. Quite incredible, right? November 2025, despite harsh backlash, decided to list its 44-year museum veteran DC-3 for sale, despite being a personal gift from the museum's founder and being the only airworthy aircraft in the world to display the Royal Canadian Air Force 435 and 436 Burma Star Squadron markings. Jesus. As of 2023, the number of aircraft that are on display here include an Avro Lancaster, they got a Beach Musketeer, a Model 18, a V-35, a Stearman, they have a Freedom Fighter, Starfighter, Tudor, Silver Star, a Sabre, an L-19, Vickers Kanzo, they have a Chipmunk, Tiger Moths, a Vampire, a Buffalo, a Tracker, they have a Dakota, which is a DC-3, right? A Fairchild Cornell, never heard of it. What else do they have there? Look, they have a Fuga Magister, nice. A Hawker Hurricane, which is a replica. They have a CF-101 Voodoo. That's a great name for a plane, isn't it? Voodoo. Brilliant. Unknown, good to see you, buddy. Cornwolf, good evening. Bill is here. Welcome aboard. Starfighters were allowed. It's nuts, isn't it? They have a B-25J, North American Harvard 4, North American Yale, a PA-22, a Stinson 10, a Spitfire 16, and they also have the Westland Lysander. Jesus, they have a huge collection, haven't they? Huge collection. And before this flight, I knew nothing. Absolutely nothing of them, and now I know, well, lots about them. So that's their emblem, you see, and of course their Spitfire that they have, or their Spitfire, the Lancaster that they have, there she be there. Look, isn't it mad? Isn't it? So they do have a flying Lancaster now. Where we are, this is an RAF Lancaster because I don't have a livery for the Canadian one, but the Canadian one, Vera, which is in UK colours, right? There's something incredibly special to me when it comes to these old aircraft, right? The vintage aircraft, and you know, everyone fly what you want to fly. I'd never say don't fly that. You fly what you want to fly. But for me, there's always been something very special flying these aircraft in the sim, and like the Lanc. This is a beautiful aircraft in the sim. Like, it's just a nice machine. Airplane Heaven did a great job with this. I think it's one of their better ones. The sounds could be a little bit better. In particular, what I can do, so if you listen to the sounds now, right, I use this little gadget here. Where did I hide this now? I use a little gadget here to kind of fix the sounds a bit. Where did I put this shagging thing? Hardware? Would it be under aircraft? No. Where did I hide this fella? I used a little program. It's not Dolby. We'll find it here now in a second, no doubt. There it is, equalizer. Now I want you to have a listen to this and have a listen to the difference. Are you ready now? The base was a little bit high. Flyby. So like, what this little plugin does for your EQ, I have a video on it over on YouTube, right? It's a freeware plugin, Equalizer APO it's called, and you can just kind of, like, again, do a comparison. This is the default sound. Default. You get the idea, right? The stage that's bit is, yeah, more bass. It's like the Merlins were shocking loud, right? They were like loud. So you can grab this over on well, you see the video, it's over on YouTube, and it works with any aircraft or any game for that matter, right? Can you repeat the program name and plug in locus? Yeah, you'll see a video on YouTube. It's called Equalizer APO, right? I did a video on it some time ago. I'll give you the link to the video. That's probably the handiest, lads. And share the thing with your friends. You know, I'll be famous one day. Hopefully for the right reasons now. I don't want to do something stupid. Where's this now? Videos. Sound. So if you have a look at the video will give you a link to where the software is. So you can do that with any aircraft. Now, other people have their own choices. I've no affiliation to this bit of software. I found it. There are others out there. And you might find better than what I'm using, you know. It might even give me a baritone voice. Ooh. Some say I sound like a Muppet. Others say I sound like, you know, well, I sound normal, you know. EQ sounds are pretty good. Yeah, it's class that you can change them, do you know. So, we're rocketing on. Small course correction here, lads. Is there one that gives you bigger hands? No. I put a video in your Discord about the Lang flying by your house. Nice. We'll check her out. This does look very nice, though. Oh, look at the state of that, lads. Jesus, look at that. The aircraft we have, the LOD is just like, no, I'm not playing. But in general, look at that. Lancaster's got a Vulcan. Someone started a hype train. That's just class looking. There's an invasion of Michigan. We got some Lightnings in there. There's a Hurricane in there somewhere. P-51, B-25, B-24. Man, what a collection of aircraft. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? That's insanely good. When you talk close to your mic, you sound like Father Fitzgerald. Jesus. Father Fitzgerald, you say? Bloody hell, what are they all doing in the voice chat now? There's hundreds of them. What's going on in here?
Oh, he's back. Shh.
Why is it so busy?
What do you think?
What's going on? Why is it so busy in here all of a sudden?
Oh, all the echoes.
Yeah, just comes barging in, doesn't he?
Listen!
It's very young the server.
Yeah.
Walking around the place as if you put it together.
Comes in unannounced.
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, my radio shagged for the kickoff.
Yeah, there's a good...
Coming in here day in, day out.
Newsman, what are you communicating to us through? A bit of barbed wire or
What?
Are you? It's like you're on like loudspeaker or something.
Oh really? It's me, my talk. Oh Jesus. Hang on a minute now.
Did you ever have a phone call with
All
someone?
systems have been alerted to your presence, sir.
Did you ever talk to someone on the phone and they have you on loudspeaker and it's like the most frustrating thing? Take me off loudspeaker. You're not on loudspeaker. And like you can hear footsteps. Do you know what I mean?
It says I'm using my headset mic, which is the one I normally use.
Now you're using it. You weren't using it a minute ago.
No, it was your phone picking it up, Muse, I
You were
think.
just using it remotely.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It didn't do anything to your. The audio was better, but the sound isn't.
The same shite still coming out of me.
Brilliant. It's just it doesn't sound filtered anymore, you know. But come here, hi. What are we all flying this evening, lads?
Planes.
Very good, Mr. T. Very good. That's the right answer. Well done. We're all in planes, yes. Oh, Jesus.
Lancaster for leg 1, Spitfire leg 2.
Spitfire, nice.
I'm in a Spitfire, but everyone else is in 737s.
Yeah, it's an unusual flight for Port Osiris this evening. Warbird group flight. No, 737s. Literally, they were all the 737s. Yeah.
Yep.
Dougal's in the
One of
bank.
the wee Joby things.
Who's in a Joby thing?
Everybody.
Oh, really? That's very...
I'm in a C-32, but I am switching to the DC-3 after I land because the radio's cooked.
You broke the radio. Be honest, it was
Oh,
working
and it
fine.
also tried to lawn dart me from 4,000 feet into the ground, so there's that.
That could happen.
You'll need to pedal hard in the DC-3 to keep up with the land.
Yeah. We're doing like... We're
It's got
just shy of...
superchargers, it'll be grand.
Yeah. What's we can't click the link. What link? Oh, the link that I put in the chat. Does that link not work in the chat that I just put in? You can click it or copy it. Just do a copy. Muse, what are you flying there? All very quiet.
I'm in the Lancaster.
In the Lancaster. Jeez, look at the view here. Look, that's it.
Yeah, I changed it to the model matching to high fidelity though because I was just in my head and looking at all the airliners.
Yeah. Like it's... I want to say it's working better.
Hello there.
But I can't be sure. Right?
Yeah, I've noticed though, like the main reason that I went to simplified was because of the stutters, and I've noticed I'm getting some of the stutters back.
Yeah, same as that. Yeah, it's...
I'm not flying, I'm building.
You're building? What are you building?
I'm working on the update for the Red Cat.
Ooh, nice. How... Does that only happen with Flying Iron's aircraft? I mean, the Avatar is literally launched either in front or behind the aircraft.
Yeah,
it's only the P-38.
Yeah.
It's 2020 planes for 24 for you.
It's a great bunch of gas, isn't it?
But for some reason, when I fly the Phoenix, the pilot avatar sits in the captain's footwell with their face right up against the PFD. It's hilarious, but it's terrible for taking
Just
screenshots
short-sighted.
with.
Can't you spin it round? That would be an interesting screenshot.
Very innocent minds here, ladies and gentlemen, in our Discord chat, you know.
You didn't even get a rise out of Miss TPHI on that one.
Why?
Dougal on a Friday night for you.
Scott, she wasn't able to breathe. She had too much to process. Brilliant. Right.
Oh, cold noodle.
Yeah.
What did you put this time?
Now we know why TikTok put you off.
I don't know why they put me off. They just said, no, you're not doing it. They didn't
I rang
even...
them, I rang them up, mate. I said, you don't want this guy on TikTok.
Is that what it was? Dougal rang them. Yeah. You put in a phone call to the chairman and you said, now listen, see this fella? Yeah, streaming not allowed. Apply to stream. Like, what is this? And then it says, access hasn't been approved. Oh no, it says not approved or revoked. Not approved or revoked. They mustn't like me over on TikTok.
It's because you're too old, Murphy.
I'm a very likeable sort of a
TikTok's
fella.
for youth.
Is that what it is? They gave out to me, they said to me one day it was a dangerous stream because I was having a pint of Guinness, and then there was another dangerous stream because we were talking about like how to fly a plane not into a, anyway. Yeah, so we're gone from TikTok. That didn't last terribly long, did it? Poor old
I see a wombat off my left wing, but he's towing some poor fella behind him who's lost his parachute.
Yeah,
hey, I had to come in and say good day, mate. How are you?
Good to see you.
Hello, mate.
Come here. Who upset you or annoyed you that you said, right, I'm going to tie them to the back of this Spitfire and take them for a drive? The poor old devil.
Well, it could be worse. She could be like behind the afterburners of like a typhoon or something.
That could do it as well. Yes, that could do it as well. Right. Are we going the right way? We are going the right way. It's a very kind of chilled out, nice flight, this. Once we got airborne, it was... Jeez, did you ever see anything like it? Takeoff. Did anyone else struggle like that on takeoff, or was that just me?
No, I got it as well, Muff. I had to restart the sim.
Invisible jacks.
I got it first go.
Shut up! No, you didn't get it the first go. Would you go away with that?
I did.
First try.
I got up before you even got to the runway.
Yeah, you took off in the taxiway. That shows intent. I mean, she was prepared. Do you know? Everyone's showing up as everyone's showing up as A10s.
Oopsie.
Right.
I sort of feel lucky. All the Lancasters are A10s for me, and that's not too bad. I'm really happy.
They're 737s for Cyrus. Brilliant.
Terrible.
They're Jobies for Tilly, is it? What are they for Mrs. TPHI?
I don't know. I keep passing everybody. Bunch of two-bliners.
Ah, Jesus. Right. I leave you alone again. Now, listen, no messing now. There's an absolute barrel load of you in there tonight. Best behaviour now. Don't scare people away.
Always.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
We always behave in here.
Yeah.
I'm the most well-behaved.
I'm not.
Absolutely. Wind up in
Division, you'll still be well better behaved than Murph in most days anyway.
But like, you know, the first time the Saturday night crowd comes in on the Friday night crowd, and I'm not allowed to stream to a particular platform. I mean, that's not a coincidence, lads. You know.
Well, it's because you
No
use
comment.
hands you're using.
Hey, Murph, Digital Merc just posted a great pic in the Bremen Bar. It gives a really good atmosphere of a two-tone group flight.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, that's class.
That's dead.
Everybody's at A10s. That's how it looks for me, but the
That is pretty
737s.
cool, yeah.
It's the first annual A10 fly-in to Michigan. It's going very well, according to this screen. Brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's something we should have done, more A10s.
What happens if we flew in A10s? Would we show up as Lancasters then?
Yeah.
We'll have to give it a go. Jesus.
Bunch of DC-3s.
Or DC-3s, yeah. Jesus. Right.
I just had an A10 in my cockpit.
CTD.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
What? Well, hang on. Information overload. Dougal, you had a what?
I had an A10 inside me. It was very intimate.
Lucky you.
All I could hear was that
way
missing,
too much information.
CTD. I was like, wait, what is going on in the world? Cyrus had a CTD. Ah, Jesus. Right, I'm going now for a few minutes, but behave yourselves. Do you hear me?
Of course.
Sure.
Grand.
We'll just tell you where.
Right. Feel free to join our group chat over in our Discord, lads. You're most welcome and more than welcome to ramble in. We're flying this quite well so far. I don't know if I got me mileage correct or the time, because I mean we're about halfway through the first leg. No, we're about right. And then it's over then to take the B-17. Let me see. That one's smooth. Welcome in, buddy. They're based around Detroit too. The A10s? Right. Totally fine, lads. Totally fine. Nothing to worry about at all. Oh, be Janie. Right. I will say this though, doesn't it look absolutely deadly? Energizer and Wombat, do you know what I did? I turned on that disappear in close proximity. So if you're shockingly close, that's probably why you don't show. So if you back it off a little bit, she'll come in. Do you know? Whatsoever, we're on the Southeast Asian server. And we're flying, closest airport right now would be Charlie Papa November 2. And we're heading on towards Kilo Yankee India Papa as we fly in over the city of Detroit, Michigan. And I gotta say, lads, it's absolutely gorgeous. That B-25 is stunning. There's a B-17 out by yonder window. which has the LOD capability of a fish in the desert. But anyway, Detroit isn't ready for this. Ford built so many B-24s at Willow Run. Yeah. They, like, hundreds of them just rolling off the line. It's mad. But we're doing okay, like, in terms of... Because, I mean, like, when you consider these things in the real... You know, I say real world. When you consider the real aircraft, when they do fly these, especially the one out of Duxford, I remember... Or not Duxford, when she flies to Duxford, they keep it there and, like, it will not go. They won't fly it unless the weather is perfect for it. If the weather isn't perfect, they're like, nah, we're not going to bother. We'll keep it indoors, you know? Just don't shake my house too much when everyone flies over it. Jay Winokur, go out into the garden and just start waving. We'll be there. But yeah, like, I remember talking to... what was he wasn't a pilot, he didn't fly it, he was part of the crew though. And he was just saying, look, there's just not a... Like, even heavy rain, we don't bother. There's no point, like. So, it's kind of mad. Now, I don't know what to do up Canada neck of the woods. Why isn't this working? This should work. Wait now, wasn't there a way we could change this? If memory served me, it's been a minute since we flew this machine. It's like the gyro's not working or something. So Airplane Heaven did a pretty nice job putting this thing together. Like, the modelling and all the stuff, it's nice. I mean, it's you know, it's a Lancaster. We have a Lancaster in the sim. Little red button on the left. Little red button on the left. I don't see it. That's just a light. Andrew Oliver, good to see you. I don't mention, I've got, can you recommend where I can get one? Wait, no. Can you say that again? Lancaster in Canada, you can go for a ride in it, but it'll cost you about 7,500 Canadian. What? Cylinder top left gauge has a click spot. Cylinder top left gauge. RPM? We're lost again, lads. We're lost again. All those buttons and switches, and yet you're still easier to operate than a Skoda Superb. Skoda. Steering lever left or right. Undercarriage indication. Compass. The gauge we're just trying to change. Top left. Oh, good man yourself, Mr. Mini Mite, you genius. Always said he was a genius. Right. Like, I wish planes had... Well, this would probably be uncomfortable because you're leaning forward. But, like, do you know, like... I remember looking at, like, different concept designs of aircraft. Wouldn't you love to be able to... I mean, would you do that in a plane? If there was an aircraft in which you can go flying in and, like, you know, it was glass or at least transparent, you can actually look out, see where you are rather than using cameras. Would you want to be in that airplane? Would you be okay with, like, the altitude? Right? Like, what an amazing way to go. I mean, at the moment, we're, like, stuck with the back of someone else's chair. Okay, we have a telly, maybe. Unless you're Ryanair, but you have a telly, right? Eddie's here, good to see you. But, like, is this only down to, like, kind of av geeks to say, yeah, we'd absolutely love this? You know what I mean? Or would you love to have something similar in your, you know, in your normal, you know, commercial aircraft that you go flying in? You know what I mean? I think it'd be absolutely deadly. I would love it. I'll go if I can ride the belly gunner. Yeah, what a way to go. Yeah, what a way to go, right? Yeah, it would be class, wouldn't it? Oh, you got a PC. Where can I get Microsoft Flight Sim for me, PC? Andrew Oliver, you can get it from either Steam or you can get it from the Microsoft Store. You know. Yeah, TikTok don't want me streaming there. Shower F people. That's a strange one. Airbus with a glass floor sounds great. Yeah, it'd be mad, wouldn't it? They did it back in the 70s in the Argosy. Oh, did they? The Argosy had it. Right. Argosy, really? Argosy. Look at that mad looking thing. Did it have seats out the bottom of it though? Too many people would be terrified with a glass. Yeah. It's free with Game Pass, says Aaron. Oh, you can get on Game Pass. Yeah. Brett, yeah. TikTok not having it at all, which is strange because I mean there was we were getting a lot of views, which is odd. What can you do? Wonder Woman has a glass airplane. Wait, what? Does she? I went in a glass bottom boat once. Never again. Oh, really? Did you get political? No. I don't think I did. I don't usually get political. It had a glass hatch in the forward cargo hold. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I just think like what a place to sit, right? It'd be class. And like even up here. Where is it? In this neck of the woods, which isn't actually a turret. This would be more for navigation and celestial navigation. Oh, look at the view. Look at the view. That's incredible looking, isn't it? This is the first stream I've flown with decent headphones. All I can say is, wow, you're loving it. Ooh, nice, Willow. That's such an awesome view, lads. I love the Warbirds. I haven't flown them in so long. And like, I'm eagerly awaiting Flying Iron updating their Spitfire. There's a version 2 on the way. And like, oh jeez. Spend a good 10 minutes just staring out the back of Fifi. Oh, nice. Absolutely incredible views. Oh, dude, I say that was amazing, Noah. Yeah, crazy. It's so good. I love seeing this. Sure, your brother jumped out of an Argosy. There's Energizer. There's a Musifan. Elephant is with us. Michelle Atoll. That's the Liberator, isn't it? Hello, young fella. How are things? Just love any plane powered by a double wasp. Ooh. Argosy. Okay. There's Dougal. Dougal, you're appearing as a Lancaster for me, which is great news. I wonder what the lads in A10s are flying. Is it down to one particular type of aircraft? You know what I mean? Lady Lil. Nose from the Second World War. You can get absolutely lost, couldn't you? Byron's in the Lank. Not sure why I'm shown as an A10. Really? They're all in Lanks? Strange. There goes Naughty Gnome. You up the hill. Haven't flown in the Hawk in so long, man. And we need to go flying in that again soon. Definitely need to fly that machine. Now, where's this? Ah, yes. What was the list earlier on? Actually, it was pretty good. So look at this big E just listen. Where's this? Virtual pilot, welcome in, buddy. Where was that? It was from the AOPA thing. This could possibly work. This works. You're on a A10 on your screen, Merv. Actually in a Lancaster, but you do have third-party livery. Ah, that's why. My nose gear is down. Would you go way out of that? Go way out of that, would you? Right, all is well in the realm. Bit of tunage here in the background. Live weather. It's very nice up here today, isn't it? So we're tracking about 45 miles, 50 miles away. Oh, DC6 is so good. The Firefly livery won't install through OC3. No, Malky, it installs through the older one. It's 60 and sunny, yeah, it's freaking gorgeous. Perfect day for flying. There goes Toto. That's deadly, isn't it? It's absolutely class looking. Oh, we got ship traffic. Nice. That's deadly. Right, it really was. The model match would change everything into Hueys. Right, I need more ammunition. Right there. And just like that, the morale has been restored. Brilliant. We're over Lake St. Clair, feeds into the Detroit River, then onto Lake Erie and Ontario from the North Atlantic. Ooh, nice. Flight Sim Max, good to see you. It's been a minute, dude. How are you? Right. Detroit is pretty much straight ahead of us over the far side of this lake. So, well, teeny tiny left turn. Little roll. Ah, this is absolutely incredible. I love this. Look at the state of that for a view. Isn't it so cool looking, isn't it? Music doesn't really kind of fit, but it's Friday night, we don't care. Then again, we sort of are kind of playing with, you know, the boys and the girls. Howling Crazy, good to see you. That's absolutely class. '40 aircraft with 1980s music. Yes! Absolutely brilliant, so it is. What a machine. P-38, yeah, it's a cool plane. What's your favourite Warbird? Right, now this is going to be hard to categorise. because we can talk fighter or bomber. And I know there's other types in between, but let's say fighter or bomber. So what's your favorite fighter and your favorite bomber? If you can answer in the one sentence with what your two favorite are, right? No, the type, like the type. Energizer likes the 109. In real life, as in just your favorite, right? Spit on a Mozzie. Oh, there's a Mozzie on the way, actually. B-25, P-38, B-21, P-51, P-38, Corsair and a Halifax, P-40, ooh, a PBJ. What's the PBJ, Jay Winniker? Not the Catalina, is it? Spit in a Lancaster. Favourite bomber and fighter is a B-29 and an F-4. Mark 24 Spitfire and a B-17. P-47 and a B-26. A Wildcat. P-38 by far. There was one at the Flying Museum by me, but they sold it. Oh, no way. Spitfire and a B-17. Hellcat B-24. B-26 P-38. F-14 and B-1. Lank and a Mosquito. I'd love to see a Mosquito in the sim. Maritime version of the B-24 with a 75mm cannon. Jesus. That's some firepower. B-29, Hurricane and the Wellington. Vulcan and a Spitfire. Mosquito. An R-2800 and an F-7. A-26. X-Wing and TIE Bomber. Beaufighter. Good call. Hellcat. Harrier. Mosquito. Hello. Magnificent Potato, welcome in. You have made it work. Welcome to the dark side. B-25 Hurricane, P-51. Rick 20 says your dad was a B-24 crew chief. Nice, man. Oh, an F4. Beautiful. Tomcat. Yes. Spitfire and a Vulcan. Great call. Yes. Some really nice options there, lads. The XF-11. A de Havilland Hornet. Nice. The views are absolutely stunning. Hello, Detroit. This is deadly, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Toto needs to copy a number. Uh-oh. The bubble canopy, Mr. Minimite? That was deadly. A Saab Viggen. What a machine.
Hello there.
Is it Topo Yeo? Thank you for the follow. Oh, the DC-3, John. Oh, hell yeah. English Electric Lightning and the Victor. Ooh. Some phenomenal aircraft. Easy now. There's a Heisenberg ahead of us. The Crusader. The F-86. PBY Catalina. They're cool looking. The German one with the siren attached. Oh, is that the Stuka? That's the one. DC-3 is a beauty, really is. There's just something about it. Oh, howling crazy, isn't it nuts? Alright, KDTW is straight ahead. We're just going beyond it. First stop of the night. Then it's over to the B-17. A totally different type of flying. All together. Andrew, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for the AB6 review. You bought one. It's awesome. Nice, buddy. Nice. Glad you like it. Just out of context, where are we parking? Somewhere. Man alive. Imagine having this view. Favorite aircraft I've seen at an air show? Like favorite displays, the Red Arrows always impress. The Italians are always brilliant. I'm trying to like. The F-16s are absolutely brilliant. The Tornado was always a great shout. Pelker could have seen it. F-14s I seen flying. I'm gonna see F-22s flying over in over New Zealand. That's gonna be awesome. Kazaki says lots of B-24 pilots trained cross country at Cortland. Wow. MiG-15, I saw him make it an air show. Patrol de France, yes, with the Alpha Jets. What else was very impressive? The Harrier was cool looking. Never seen the Blue Angels, not live. Or the Thunderbirds. Do you know? We'll go back to that now and we can play it. Muse fan would absolutely kick the crap out of me if I skip this. The F-22 and F-35 demos are nuts. Yeah. Yeah, the Riyadh, they always brought class stuff to Riyadh. Some of the photos, like Stu Snape, he's put photos up. Kanzui's put photos up. I think Cyrus, did you put photos up as well? Some of the stuff was amazing. Oh, the Vulcan. Now to see a Vulcan would be just amazing. Check out Honor Flight. Look at the views, lads. That's Detroit down there, look. I mean, what is the best view in the house, isn't it? Take a look at downtown at night. Wow. Now that's a sight, man. That is a sight. That's amazing looking, isn't it? Only right to be in the Lanc at night time. No way, I got really? The Blues have a practice area just offshore. That's incredible. Your mum got your tickets to the non-public days of Farnborough. Ooh, nice. You're thinking of doing Oshkosh this year? Heisenberg has done Oshkosh, and I think he just absolutely loved it. I wonder, are you going back to it, Heisenberg? That's interesting now. We're after dropping our power back something fierce. Wind, probably. You have a Spitfire off each wing? Dougal, we were flying somewhere. Oh, look at that. Photogrammetry, man. We were flying somewhere years ago, and I think the Mark 1 only came out. Do you remember? We were flying them. The 5 towers that left the Renaissance Centre, former World HQ for General Motors. Just there, Jay, yeah? Look at that. I'd love to go here. I'd love to visit here. You've at Oshkosh again? Nice. Hey, Patrick, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. We booked a room for Oshkosh this year? Nice, man. First time going, Noah? That's awesome. Big white building, your former employer, Blue Cross? How does it make you feel when you see it? Divert to Slough, right? Right, it's going to be a bit of a right turn coming up. Detroit, wasn't Motortown? Wasn't that they called it? Ah, lads, look at the view. Flying overhead of Detroit right now. Look at this. Motown. No, but like, didn't they joke saying Motortown? You see your reenactments right down, right here, historic Fort Wayne just below you. Motor City, Motor City. Oh, it's very good, isn't it? Easy now. Detroit, Rock City. Also processed vehicles and soldiers going overseas to World War II and Vietnam. Jesus. What a machine. Look at the bridge, man. This is gorgeous. The photogrammetry is real good here. Man alive, it's freaking huge, isn't it? It's a sprawling city, it's just massive. Down with the harbours and that, look. Urban renewal. That is really good looking. We'll come down the coastline a bit. Save the urban renewal for when we get to the Skoda factory. Jesus, look at the view! Dougal! You have a pair of Spitfires on you! That's deadly! That is so cool looking. That's awesome. Expert flying from Dougal, Wombat and Energizer. Not epic, isn't it? Look at the state. Bit of wind over here. Mr. TPHI is upside down. Your grandfather flew a B-17 in World War II. He met a German fella on a commercial flight who asked if he'd ever been to Germany. Your grandfather said no, but I've flown over hundreds of times. Wasn't there a story there? Like, wasn't there a pilot? He got mixed up with ATC. And the ATC was getting a little bit smart. And then the pilot kind of said, listen, I've only ever been here at night time. Yeah, Zith. It was Masters of the Air. To our right is Jay Winnaker's local airport. Just here? That's DW, isn't it? Oh, it's down here, look. That's awesome. It's tiny. It's on Apple TV, yeah. Masters of the Air, it's really good. Keane Lafford is in the house. Good to see you, Keane. Your school headmaster was nicknamed Wombat? It's real nice. Man, I love America. It's just massive. Like, the scale is just, compared to Ireland, like, it's incredible. I'd love to go to Michigan. I'd love to visit there. It's class. To your left is Groves Isle Airport. During the Second World War, it was home to Catalina's. Oh, nice. You keep saying that. I will. You know, eventually I will. Right, we need to land. Why did this song have to come on? The Danger Zone. Rigside Gaming, good to see you. You need more time off and money. Agreed. Should be grand. Right. We're going to go for runway 05. Do you prefer America to Ireland to travel in? Yeah, 100%. You give me some extra kit for a reenactment? Yes! I'll play the part of that mad Irish guy. Every unit or squadron has one, so, like, you know, I'll fit in. Keane Lafford was in the danger zone last week. Blackpool, how'd you get on? You went to Beverly Hills in 1981 and got sunstroke. Jesus. Charlie, nice one, buddy. Yeah, dude, I'd love to go. Would love to go to Michigan. Alright. Right turn. Let me carry the Thompson. You're just not allowed to, like, you know, shoot at Murph. But I'll let you, you know, carry it for me. Like a caddy. Right? Rick 20, no way, man. You made friends with David Blaine while I was there. Wait, what? Did you? This is rock and roll. This is an awesome airplane. So we're going to get ourselves lined up at runway 05. Nice. See if Murphy's landing is like his takeoff. Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, sound. No pressure at all, so-called Jerry. Oh, Jesus. You alright? Let's not panic. Alright, we're going alright. It's been a nice trip over Detroit. David Blaine was there, sound out. Really keen, good man yourself. You forgot you had a subscription on Twitch. Come on, the Great Oaken. Don't crash now, Sim. You've been behaving. Ish. I mean, look at that view. Absolutely incredible, isn't it? That's not our airport. Alright. So, we'll continue on this heading, and should be a turn to the right here now in a moment. As we do the gadget with the thing. No stutters, please. She be grand. As we ramble in. Rigside, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard, buddy. Rather be on Twitch than YouTube? Welcome to Twitch. Alright. Now, where is this I'm looking for? Right, so we continue on. It's a right turn coming up. We're not there just yet. We'll start making our way in though. Boeing Museum of Flight is pretty cool. They also do an air show. It's adjacent to Boeing Field. Ooh. Nice. His name is Father Baldwin. He was from Cork, says Magnificent Potato. No way, man. Oh, jeez. The image of Colin Meaney. Brilliant. Alright, our speed is fairly okay. 160. We're heading over this neck of the woods. I mean, imagine seeing all these aircraft like this fly. Are there any B-25s flying? I think there is. So our airport is just there, so alright. Power coming, oh Jesus, power coming down. Easy now, Murph, easy. Why'd you keep saying easy? It's because you have to go easy. Now, how are we going to get this speed down? 160 knots. We'll wing it. We'll figure it out. The museum flies a B-25. Ah, right. Oh, wait, B-25s too. Sure does. Isn't Zach a crew chief? You know Chunky? Zach, he flies, he's a crew chief on a B-25. Let's have a look. Alrighty. Let's see if we can slow this machine down a bit. Starting our turn in. The Museum of Flight also has a Concorde on display. Nice. Alright, speed's coming down. Keep our eye out. We're going to go for runway 05. On traffic, Lancaster on a 2-mile final, 05 full stop. Alright, pop the gear. Easy. Easy. Oh, look at that view, look. Alright, watch the old power, watch the RPM, watch the boost. A good Navy landing. We'll try and take this one fierce handy. Imagine flying it from here. Wouldn't that be just brilliant, wouldn't it? Someone had to restart an engine. Alright, easy now. B-17 is up next. Easy. Easy now. It's all about trying to control your speed coming in, you know. Sam, I'm good to see you, bud. Good evening. Oh, the stutters are real. A little bit low, but we'll just ease it in. Oh, Jesus. Gently now. Easy now, Murph. We want to just glide this puppy in. Easy. It's alright. Nothing to worry about. She's grand. Alright, hold her back.
Can I get a refund?
410, lads. Jesus. On the brakes. Keep it centre line. 410 feet a minute. I don't think they'll have us back flying this machine, will they? Yikes. Flaps
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Commander Baloch, the timing was terrible. Terrible. Ground crew will be happy. Yeah. But 400, like, I mean, it was a... Yeah, it wasn't great now. Just as well she's coming over to be, you know, filmed for, like, a documentary. It can kind of bring it back to its wartime condition, you know? Man, look at it, though. I mean, there's a silhouette that absolutely commands authority and respect. It's gorgeous looking, isn't it? Stutters and everything. Have I ever been to the Bray Air Show? No, I don't think so. No, I haven't. I've never rambled out to Bray for an air show. I've been to air shows growing up all my life, you know. I used to live in Ball, so yeah. Super. Right, the plan of attack now, lads. We're going to be restarting the sim. Look at all that. Look at those beautiful Lancasters. Oh man, wouldn't it be great if there was more of these flying? So we're going to restart and we're going to load back in with some B-17s. Easy now. Let's turn around.
Jesus.
All right. That'll do her. Right, brakes on. And drop her out. Beautiful. Alright, lads. Sim restart. Main menu. And we're loaded back in. I just don't have the patience, so we're just going to kill it. And then start it off again. Microsoft Flight Sim, end the task. Microsoft Flight Sim, start the task. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I better restart say intentions now as well. So we will disconnect. So we've landed here at Willow Run Airport, and it's home to the Michigan Flight Museum. So, Michigan Flight Museum, let's have a read about it here. So, the Michigan Flight Museum, formerly known as the Yankee Air Museum, it's a museum, aviation, located at Willow Run Airport here in Michigan. Now, terrible news back in 2004. There was a fire on the northeast, and one of the hangars burnt down. They managed to save a B-17, a B-25, and a C-47 through heroic efforts by the museum volunteers. However, they did lose a couple of aircraft. They lost a Bronco, a Waco glider, a Thunderbird's Republic F-105, an Aero L-39, and a Link trainer, artifact, spare parts, and tools of the museum's library. But it's rebuilt, and they've added things to it. Now, what's interesting, there used to be a B-17 here. However, something happened. They changed its name following the announcement. Oh yeah, so in 2024, the museum changed its name to the Michigan Flight Museum. The following month, it announced the sale of its B-17, and they've never said who bought it. That information I still think is just unknown right now, right? But they do have an airworthy B-25D, a C-47, a Huey, and also a tri-motor, which is pretty cool. And then they have a number of different aircraft on display. They have a good few there. They have a Dauntless look. Ooh. A consolidated PB4, a Privateer. Interesting. They have a Spad. Jesus, they have a Spad. They have a F-84. Two of them. Thunderfish. Ever hear that one, lads? If you know the reg number, you can look it up on the FAA website. Ah, very good. They have an F-18 on display. They have a Sabre. They have a Phantom. They have a Voodoo. The Voodoo is cool looking, isn't it? And they have a Canberra in there as well. Didn't English Electric, or didn't the Brits do a Canberra? Or am I thinking of Canberra? So there, that was a weird sound. There is its B-25. Isn't that beautiful, isn't it? They invented it, we used it. Okay. So this is the airport we're flying out of. Does my audio sound strange there, no? Am I low battery? Oh, we're low battery. Hang on. We'll change our batteries. Jesus, don't drop that, Murph. B-57 is a version of the British Canberra. Was it? Never knew that. The Recon Voodoos look even better. Nice. You've flown on the C-47 and Huey. No way. Okay, so that's where we're departing from, and we're going to head over now to Kalamazoo. Now, Kalamazoo Battle Creek Airport, huge airport. I think Jepson was working on one of these before for Colonel Fork. But what's very close by is the Air Zoo, founded as the Kalamazoo Aviation History Museum. It's a history museum, aviation museum, and it's an indoor amusement park next to the airport, and they have some serious displays. Have a look, right? So, Aeronaka or Aeron, hang on now, the Aeron K series, grand. They've got a Grasshopper. They've a T-24 Mentor. They have a Sea Cobra. An Aerocobra. That's mad, isn't it? Boeing Stearman. An L-19. They have a Cirrus VK. That was like one of their what's the word I'm looking for? It was one of their like test aircraft. A Curtiss JN4 scale model, fair enough. Got a P-40 in there. A Curtiss Robin. These are old planes, lads. They got the Sky Raider, which is beautiful. They got a C-47. They got a Dauntless. A Fairchild 24K. All civilian. A Fokker DR-1 replica. A Ford 5AT. General Motors Wildcat. Jeez, they have some serious stuff now. Look, a Corsair, Hellcat, F-111 Tiger. Jesus.
Realistic plus connected.
An F-14. A Mallard. It's like a goose of the Mallard, right? A Cougar. Superstar Baby Bullet. Never heard of that one. A Raven. They're like late 50s. What else do we have here now? Learjet 23, look. Jesus. Starfighter. They have an F-117 Nighthawk. What? Your unit got to reenact there last fall. They have a celebration at the end of World War II. Had Navy, Marine and Army reenactors. No way. Yes, all can join in. Of course, lads, of course. Anyone can join. So, let's have a look. We're going to go free flight. We're going to swap now from our Lancaster. We're going for the B-17. There she be. And we're going to load in at KYIP. Willow Run. We came in on 5 left, so we'll start off over here, look. Now we're on live time, live weather. And let's give this a blast. They have an A10 there that they're restoring as well. They're also getting an A10. They've some amount of stuff. They've a Lockheed S3 Viking, F4s, F18. They have a MiG-21 there. Jesus. They have a Murphy Renegade. Ah, brilliant. A B-25, an F-86, a T-28 Trojan. Do we have a Trojan? Easy now. Hello, B-17. Right, give all this a few moments to load in. While you're thinking about it, let's continue. What's a Trojan? North American Trojan. Oh, that's gorgeous, look. Radial engine. Sea skimmer. F-84. They got a P-47. Wow. A Vought Crusader. Corsair. Man alive. And then they have aircraft under construction. They have a massive itinerary of aircraft, haven't they? We got some pictures here as well. Remember Colonel Fork sent me some videos as well. I think himself and Jay Winokur walking around. Like, incredible displays these guys have. I'd say Kermit Weeks is looking at this going, I need more of these, please. That is a place I need to visit. It looks incredible. So that's the Air Zoo. So that's where we're going to head to. Well, we're heading to Kalamazoo, but the Air Zoo is right next door, right? So, hello, B-17. And let's get some settings going off here so we know, hopefully all is well in the realm. So we do have some options in relation to crew. No, come back up. Crew, ground elements, chocks. So the model is looking superb, but the LOD is shocking. You zoom out, you lose a lot of kind of textures and stuff, and like body parts of the plane. But in normal viewing, the B-17, the exterior model, it has been looking absolutely gorgeous. They are doing great stuff with it. The only problem is, most recently, of course, is the friggin' is the flight model, I think. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Now, trying to turn this machine on, the problem with the B-17 right now, you've a whole load of inoperable buttons, right? There's tons of inoperable stuff. On the electrical side, you can get your battery and your inverter on. Your lights and all this jazz, bomber calls, don't worry about those. Position lights, can't touch any of these. We can check our voltmeter. What else you want to do here now? We shall zoom across. So we have our fuel booster pumps. We'll need those. Cowl flaps, not worried about those at the moment. Lights, that's just for our lights. We'll put these guys onto both and make sure our emergency shut-off is taken out of it. We do have mixture, so we're going to put all this to rich. Don't need emergency fuel, but just stick these guys onto rich. That's our mixture for the 4 engines, right? Roughly there. Go ahead, put our prop up, check our throttle. Throttle's working okay. Engines are over here. Start switches are over here. We do have a salvo switch. We can open and close the bomb bay doors. That's all nicely done. The interior textures have seen a lot of work with this, and some really, really nice upgrades have happened. It's still a little bit loose in terms of functionality, but I think from the texturing work, they've done some really, really nice work in here. They calmed down kind of the red on the panels, and it's coming along nicely. But I think the most recent update, like, they're still tweaking it. They will find the happy medium. But just for me, I wasn't able to fly the thing, man. It was way too restrictive, you know. But the models they've put in, again, there's an LOD issue there. It's just a pain in the ass. But overall, it's coming together really, really well, you know. It just is. But anyway, we're up here at the business end for the moment. Do we have a view here? We do. Excellent. Right. Now, in order to start this, the startup is strange. You don't mesh and start. It's just one button. So we'll go for engine 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? I'm starting up number 1. Sent you some Air Zoo photos, Murph. Nice. We'll check it out. All right, start on number 1. We have spinach. Things like cowl flaps and that, they don't work, unfortunately. Number 2. PQ, yeah, I know the guys. There's 2 coming up. All right. And we'll go with number 3. And number 4. Now I'm Betsy. All right. All right, let's get our sound engines back on. Excellent. How do you get to the Southeast Asian server? I'll show you now. Go to settings, go to online, and come down to where it has multiplayer servers. Manually select Southeast Asia. All right. Okay, we're sounding lively. There's a couple of things missing. You won't necessarily see lights working. It's like a texture they use instead of the actual light. But the exterior does look really, really nice, doesn't it? Okay. Off the brakes, small bit of power. And traffic, B-17, taxiing to runway 05. LRM is connected. Easy now, Murph. Over to the right here. All right. Radio check, radio check. I thought I heard someone. Thank you. Alright, sounds are working. The sounds are quite good in this aircraft at different phases of flight. There's definitely a lot of meat and veg in the in this one.
Approaching runway 5 left.
Willow traffic, November 235 Romeo Mike, lining up runway 05, departure to the west, Willow.
Approaching runway 5 left.
There's Toto lining up, we'll go behind him.
Turbo Bonanza, taxiing runway 05, Willow traffic.
There's the guys on saying intentions. It's cool, isn't it?
5.
So this ferry flight, we're taking this B-17 for an interior refit. That's this mission, lads. We're going to take it over to Kalamazoo. And we'll see how we get on here as we get ourselves lined up. Now, I've tweaked the flight model of this aircraft on my own file. I've shared the file on our Discord. Just bear in mind, whenever there's an update, they'll fix it. Right? Energizer, I'm telling you, forward flight and everything, brilliant. And Willow traffic, or November 235 Romeo Mike, taking off runway 05. Willow. Power coming in.
On runway 5 remaining. 7,300 feet.
Big ass runway. Off the brakes. Let's go flying. Take up our set. Airspeed alive. Easy now. Easy now. Yepsy daisy. Ooh, that was sporty.
Approaching runway 5. Caution, caution.
Off the right. All right. All right, easy, Murphy. Bit of trim, flaps coming up. He's off for power. He's off the RPM. Calm it all down. And Willow traffic, November 235 Romeo Mike, B-17 clear the runway, departing west. Willow. No problem at all, Zith. Easy now. Okay, RPM is looking good. Manifold pressure still a little bit high, but we're okay for the minute. 151 knots at present. Left turn coming in. Oh, heck yeah. Look at this, man. Oh, she looks pretty. Oh, she looks pretty. Hell yeah. Did Muse Fan have an incident? Oz Flight Simmer. Good to see you, Shane. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Jay Winokur, dude, we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for sharing so much information with me tonight, my dude. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you soon, bud. Oh, jeez, look at the cut of this. Your cat's attacking you, send help. Oh no! As I said, like it's getting better and better with each update, right? I don't think any autopilot whatsoever works in this thing. No, it is getting better with each update. It has a while to go yet, though. But it does look really good. And if the sounds aren't exactly 100%, again, we can tweak them, right? Have a listen. Is she a different kettle of fish now? Patrick Doyle. Ann Arbor's to our right. Intended. So this one is all about the trims. You get your trims right and it's pretty good. Like all the different stations and stuff, like it's a class act and it looks gorgeous. Like
at now 3 o'clock, about 2 miles out, you'll spot West Park. This green space has been a favourite spot for Ann Arbor locals since it was established in 1908. It's known for its rolling hills, open fields, and even a small amphitheatre where summer concerts and Shakespeare in the Park performances happen. The park is a popular gathering place for picnics, frisbee games, and folks just looking to relax under the trees. From up here, you can really appreciate how it carves out a slice of nature right in the middle of the city.
Good man, Shane. Come here, what can you tell me about a B-17 bomber? Osflight Zimmer's in me chat. He's in me head.
The B-17 bomber, also known as the Flying Fortress, was a heavy bomber developed by Boeing in the 1930s and used extensively by the United States during World War II. It was famous for its durability, often returning home with heavy damage, and could carry up to 8,000 pounds of bombs. The B-17 played a crucial role in daylight strategic bombing campaigns over Europe.
Now, there we have it. Fantastic stuff. Right. We have just under 80 miles out to here, lads. 80 miles. With the sunset, this is beautiful, isn't it? Let's have a look. This could work. Read the Janie then. Jeez, I got loud. Yeah, if you're on, yeah, there was only music there on Twitch. Very nice, very fancy. Right, get me trim set up. There you go. Easy now. A little bit more trim. Easy. SoCal Jerry, thank you very much indeed. 10 months at a tier 2. You absolute mad person. Cheers, buddy. Who actually let the dogs out? Brilliant. Alright. We'll get our stuff back turned on. And there's the gang. This thing can move a good bit faster than our Avro Lancaster, about 20 knots or so. And again, similar story when it comes to the crews. These guys did daylight work, daylight raids, and it was like a lot of people said like nuts, right? Absolutely nuts. But and like so many of these were lost. So like the B-17, there was 12,731 of these built. That's considerably more than the Lancasters, like 7,000, right? And US Air Force used them. The Royal Air Force also used them. And they started planning for these, you know, back in the 30s, 1934 or that. Its armament consisted of 5 30 cal 7.62 machine guns with a payload of up to... that was the prototype. Jeez, that was the prototype, right? Where is this now? Where's the final one? Initial orders. 5,000 or 8,000 pounds worth of bombage. Like the Lancaster had the edge, didn't she, when it came to sheer payload? But the Flying Fortress, I mean, it was that. The gun positions, one at the front, one at the top, one at the bottom, one on each side, one in the midsection, one in the back. I mean, heavily, heavily armed. Sally B, yeah, Coastal Command used them as well. They did. Yeah, she flew. They would fly way higher. Can anyone remember the name of the aiming device, the sight, the famous sight? Can you remember that name? Bombardier. Norden, yeah. That's the one. Lazy Boy, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. 4 months. Yeah, it was the Norden. So again, look, another gun position here. The lower ball turret guy, he had a horrible friggin' setup. He was where was he now? He was out here with the lads out of Bombay. He was out here with the lads, wasn't he? Radio man. He was down in here, look. Like, that was just... Like, could you imagine that was your position? Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Whoa, Fox Fly Studio in the house. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers for 6 months, buddy. Jesus Murphy, you're going all over the shop. Will you go handy? Easy now. Bubbles at the desk. Isn't it mad, though? Like, that poor devil sitting there for the whole... Like, Jesus. But yeah, if you haven't seen Masters of the Air, it's very good, lads. It's very, very good. If you like Band of Brothers in the Pacific, like it's part of all that story, right? As in same studio, same director, or same production crew, right? Norden was very top secret, absolutely was, Kazaki. So much so, like, I mean, there was even rules against ditching. They could not let that thing get into the enemy hands. It was a highly accurate bomb sight. It would absolutely keen. It like nummage bummage. Like, it's such a historic aircraft. And like the stories, they've only really come to life to a lot of people because of Masters of the Air. A lot of people didn't know about this, you know what I mean? We're going okay. We're just under 60 miles out, right? It's a great book called Stardust, falling about the airline that used Lancasters, turned into civilian use, that crashed in the Andes. Oh, jeez. It was found in 2000. The Norton didn't work well at all. Oh dear. But again, like, the B-17 we have here from Micropose, it's still being worked on, which is always healthy to see. And like, if you look at the earlier renditions of it to where it is today, I mean, it's getting very, very good. It's really starting to look the part, and there's a nice bit of functionality in it. But when it comes to like the systems, the engine systems, electrical systems, they're lacking. There's a lot of like nothing works, but it's all part of a roadmap that they are developing on. And I gotta say, like, for me, looking at it most recently, the artwork, it's phenomenal. The textures and how the machine looks, I mean, they're doing some great things here. You know what I mean? So, we'll see how it kind of progresses as we head on out. Your grandfather worked in the airbase in Kingman, repairing the tails of B-17s when the top gunner got a little too excited during gunnery training. Jesus. Yeah, that's mad. GSX just told you I can't push you back at 12,000 feet in a Spitfire. Nice to know that they were trying to anyway, you know what I mean? Jesus. Man, look at that sunset, isn't that gorgeous? But like, when you look at crews today that operate these aircraft at air shows or ferry flights to get them repaired and stuff, like, isn't it a very different setup when you think about it in terms of flying? Like, yeah, they're probably horsing a GPS and whatnot, but like, the engine management, flying this thing was so physical, do you know? Scenery's gorgeous, Ibach, isn't it? Stunning. Is it not the same, JB? Battle Creek is Kalamazoo and vice versa. Kilo Alpha Zulu Oscar. Now, as I say, the edit I made to the flight model is not at all realistic. It removes a lot of the heaviness that Micropose put in. So, like, this thing will actually behave like a fighter if you wanted to. But if you're gentle and you get your control curves right, it's more manageable, you know? Battle Creek is northeast. Well, no, I think the airport, they now call it Battle Creek, Kalamazoo. Kilo Alpha Zulu Oscar. It's known as Kalamazoo Battle Creek International. At least according to Navigraph and Garmin, you know. What a machine, though. Muse, will the Lang be able to keep up with the B-17? Murph, yes. Muse, yeah, okay, right. Are you still in the Lancaster? Alright, to be fair though, Muse, like, ooh. Spitfire can't keep up either? Rubbish. I don't mind that at all. We're just kind of cruising, you know. This thing is fast. It's probably too fast. What speed could these things go? Jay's the history, man. Come up here now. Crew 10. Pilot, co-pilot, navigator, bombardier, nose gunner, flight engineer, top turret gunner, radio operator, waist gunners by 2, ball turret gunner, and a tail gunner. She was powered by 4 Wright or 1820 Cyclone turbocharged radial engines, 1200 horsepower each. Maximum speed 255 knots. Cruising speed 182 miles an hour. Is that right? 158 knots should be, and we're doing 284. I suspect a bit of jiggery pokery. Real world, the Lang was faster than the B-17. Was it? Yeah, this is a tray bit fast. 27 at Kalamazoo. That's a shorter runway. I was going to go 3.5. We're about to pass Nighthawk. Ooh. Hello, hello. Anyone else flying the B-17 keeping up at this speed, or has my edit to the flight model completely shagged the drag coefficient and I'm now going faster? Let's just ease off the power just in case. Easy now, you Muppet Murph. Yeah, I'm about on the quick side. I'll slow it down. We'll slow it right down, lads. Could be worse. Did you see Flight Sim TO has a new look, more functionality? Ooh. Alright, we'll slow her down. I didn't see it at the Limits, no. Right. So far, so good. Man, that sunset is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that sky. Literally went live 20 minutes ago. Nice. You wonder, like, what did the crews do for so long? And like some of these long, like they go out for hours. This thing had a range of about 2,000 miles. They were just chatting, I suppose, and you know, game of cards. And these, you know, they mostly flew during the day. Mr. Anderson? Yeah, okay, well I might have tweaked the speed a bit. That's an oops moment. It could have happened to anyone, right?
Oh, stop talking about that.
Just said I'd come in and kind of explain my actions as to why we're flying so fast. I may have done a bit of tweaking with a gadget and now we're very fast, but you know,
yes,
we're...
You may have.
May have.
You know, it's
broken a thing.
I broke a thing. Come here, though. I did do science. Do you know, like,
science?
Yeah. What was working
Is
is
the
now
airfield
broken.
rated for that?
Jiggery pokery.
Holy Sims.
So much of it.
Listen.
I am not one to talk because I'm currently firewalling a turbo bar and trying to keep up.
What speed are you getting out of the Turbo Baron?
Oh no, sorry, Turbo Bonanza. 186 knots.
Ah, sure, that's not too bad.
I'm firewalling the Lank, trying to keep up. I'm doing 197 knots.
Oh, you stayed with the Lank, right? I'm slowing down now, lads. You know, just
you know, I think I've heard that before tonight somewhere.
we stayed with the Lank because someone told us that it would easily keep up with the.
News fan.
I just can't remember who told us.
News fan, you know me now. Well, going on nearly 6 years, I'd say. At what stage did you ever agree when I said recommended speed? You'd say that is the recommended speed. Like that, it's never happened.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I bothered asking you. Really.
the right question to ask me: what's the slowest speed? Do you know? Was that?
Well.
Yeah, I didn't expect the edited flight model would push this thing to, you know, F-14 kind of status. Yeah. It's a lovely flight in live weather and live time, though. That sunset is absolutely mint.
Yeah, the sunset's class.
It is absolutely gorgeous. So you've all stayed in the Lank. How's the Lank treating you?
It's fine, Murph, as long as you remember.
Slow. It's slow.
Yeah. Right. I'm down to 200 knots now. I mean, this is brilliant, right? It's fine. And before we even know it,
you don't fall out the sky again.
Jesus. Yeah, well, Black Sheep Gene is here. Love me B-17 that some idiot called Murphy gave me. Why would someone in their right mind give me away such a beautiful plane? Gene, thank you very much indeed. Good to see you. 400 knots on a Spitfire. Hopefully, that's. Could you? Does the Spit get up to 400 knots? It does.
No.
400 knots. That's
No
like.
way.
Well, the Spit could probably do 250 knots.
That's what I would have thought. Yeah.
Not without braking. Jesus.
Your bomber could outrun a 262.
There you go.
Imagine now. I've always been fascinated by that. Imagine being the pilots back in the day, and next thing you'd hear and then see a 262, and then it would just disappear. Like, imagine they'd be like, "What the hell is that?" Because that would just outrun anything, but it'd run out of fuel fairly quick.
The very first.
Kinda.
Also, the Comet as well. That must have been quite terrifying.
Yeah, the Comet was even faster.
Yeah.
That came out when though? That was 45, wasn't it?
It came out before the 262 operational.
Yeah. Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was just a rocket.
Yep. Do you remember the intro to like Microsoft Combat Simulator 3? And was that a 262 I think flying or something else?
I remember 2.
Or maybe it was Combat Flight Simulator 2. Was there only 2 or was there 3? I can't remember now. They were the days, you know.
Well, there was less
But can you
tinkering
imagine
and
if
everything
we had
worked.
thunder screech in the sim?
Yeah.
No, I think everything didn't work, but we just weren't inclined to try and fix it because you couldn't really.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's more like it.
But they came with books and maps. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Reading material for the jacks and then maps you can put on your wall. You know. Brilliant. There was 3 of them. Yeah, there was 3 of them. Yeah. I don't know. Would you like to see Microsoft bring out another combat flight sim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
More competition, please.
Even though we've DCS.
Oh,
Yes.
competition's always good.
The terrain looks so bad in DCS though. Like, compared after spending so long
Yeah.
in flight sim.
It'd be nice to get a combat flight sim in with this engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like to have the groundwork done.
World. Yeah.
I mean, that's all the
Literally.
Microsoft ones where we're just like FS98, FS2000, and 2004 ported it over to the combat.
Yeah, the ESP platform. They just added in weapons, pretty much. Yeah. Did you see the combat pilot sim? Yeah, that was pretty good. Murphy suggests a speed. Add 69 knots. You might keep up. Kazaki, why 69 knots specifically? Could you not have said like 70?
We know why.
Mr. TBH, don't even weigh in on this one now, right? Like, why didn't you say, like, 68?
Oh, come on.
Brilliant. But yeah, I don't know. It's a combat flight sim, yeah. Like, DCS is so very, like, it is so very good, but, like, I can't get my head around it, the setting up. And there was talk that they were changing the UI around again.
That's why I gave up on it. I just couldn't get my head around it.
It's just exactly what I was going to say. It's just the whole setting up.
The aircraft are simply out of this world. They are stunning.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spitfire and the likes of the Mosquito in DCS, there's nothing to compare them. We can't even come close in this sim. But the sim itself is hard work, in my opinion.
Just the button configuration alone takes.
The mentality going into DCS is think of each airplane as its own sim. You know, you need to spend like a day with each add-on setting it up.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
And I've got 13 add-ons for it.
You've 13 add-ons in DCS?
Yeah, I've got nearly every plane. Yeah.
Wow.
The one thing I did like about DCS, the VR was so smooth in it.
Yeah, the VR is good.
Yeah.
Compared to Microsoft.
Yeah, it looks like a big gas in VR, like.
Oh, it's flawless. Like with Microsoft, there always seems to be some stutter or other, and at the best of times, and then at the worst of times, it can be a stutter fest completely in VR.
Yeah.
But VR and DCS was just so smooth.
Yeah, like
You know what's really good in VR? The IL2 games. Battles.
Yeah. That's just a massive update as well. IL2.
I've never played.
The only
IL2.
problem is there isn't clickable cockpits. If you're into that.
Yeah, I think. But everything works, but you need button bound or button binds for it. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want a combat simulator and you want sort of a decent level of simulation, BMS is your best bet.
BMS.
It's got one of the best. Yeah, it's got one of the best campaigns you can ever play. It's the most amazing campaigns in it because it's all dynamic. So if you're on a interdiction mission behind enemy lines, blowing up an enemy convoy or something, so they lose that convoy, the enemy do, so they can't use it again. So the campaign is amazing. Still, no game has made a campaign like that since.
Wow.
But it's well worth playing as well.
It's all of Korea as well. It's not just a small area, like.
No, yeah, it's the whole of Korea.
Was it BMS?
Yeah, it's Falcon 4.
It's Falcon 4.
Oh,
BMS is free.
Yeah, didn't they get like a huge update like last year or something?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Someone leaked the source code for Falcon 4 after they shut Interplay down, or Hasbro, I think. And since then, people have been working on it, and it's gotten to BMS since 1998.
Right.
But it's well worth a look, because
it's free.
Because it's free, yeah.
Yeah. No, it is.
I think Falcon is like. I think it's like $4.99 on Steam for Falcon 4. I think something like that.
I reckon my combat skill would be like my driving skill. I'd win every single night. You know, because I'm good at things like that. But I'm good at breaking things, so maybe I would be good at combat sim. That'd be interesting. Right, come here. I have to land, lads. I'm terribly busy here. You know, it's nice to stop by and chat, but I'm terribly busy, so I'm going to land me plane. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Later.
Good luck.
Look. Right, we're inbound. Imagine I was doing this while multitasking. I'm very happy with
Dreamy,
this.
sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Lights have been turned off. Right, Murph, what's your speed? Too fast. Oh, Jesus. Full flaps. Gear is down. And we're coming in like a mad joke. Easy now. We need to bleed the speed before we touch. Easy now. Easy. Easy. Come on, get her down. 80 knots, that's more like her. There's a touch, 160. Oh, Jesus, I absolutely launched it. 167 feet. Oh, dear. Stop, plane, stop.
We are currently 15 miles from Cove. We're going to do a full stroke landing, runway 25. We'll report final.
Alright.
Kalamazoo traffic.
Right, we're alive. Flaps in. Murph is now a 109 in the sim. Really? Excellent. Flaps in. My B-17 is a glider. We'll get out of the way. Kalamazoo traffic. Yes. There's a Honda Jet. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think a decent scenery for Kalamazoo is like very much needed.
Approaching runway 17.
Right, throw it in there now and all will be well in the realm. Alright. On to the grass she
Approaching
goes.
runway 23.
Okay, brakes on. I don't know what this thing is like at night time actually inside the aircraft. Do we have like... Is there lights on it? We do have lights, but do they work? I mean, there's a question. Is there lights actually for this? I don't see switches for lights. I haven't got lights, interior lights. Well, that's a friggin' shame. Panel lights. So there's no nighttime lighting? Okay. Let me see what we're doing here. Prop, mixture. Out they go. And we can lock her off. Man alive. Okay, the second leg was a little bit fast, I admit, because I'm an idiot. But you know that by now. But I will say, getting to fly these sort of aircraft, and we're going to check out that B-25 next week. Flying these aircraft, it's so nice to do. So nice to do. And like, we'll do more of these flights. I keep saying this, but like, we need to do more of these flights. That YS-11, we're flying that on Monday. I need to take the Liberator out for another blast as well. Who's this now? There's AIM in 1973. With the pilot hanging from beneath. Colonel Ford, good to see you. Hope you're well, buddy. We're over your neck of the parish. Jay Winokur was with us earlier on. And well, we've just landed here at Kalamazoo. And the Air Zoo that we're looking at. I got some pictures actually from Jay Winokur. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. So a couple of pictures here from the Air Zoo from Jay Winokur. And parking police, you can't park there. What's that, P-47? Thunderbolt. Oh, it is P-47, look. South side of the field, nice. There's Colonel Fork and Jay Winokur. There's the Buys by an F-14. That's class, man. They have an F-117. How did they get their hands on an F-117? Catalina? Oh, man. So that's the one they're working on. So they're restoring that aircraft. Because I was about to say, where are the wings? You know. And then the reenactment stuff. That's deadly. No, Colonel Fork, you're like me. We keep our winter-ready layering systems active throughout the year. Keep forgetting how old B-117s. I don't know, lads. An absolutely amazing flight. The Lancaster is probably flying better at the moment. I'd love to see more work happen with the you know, I'd like to see more work happen with that B-17 for sure, but it's still a gorgeous aircraft. Iconic aircraft. We got our B-24 there. Got all sorts of planes here, look. And of course, that Liberator, we're going to check that out on Wednesday. Yeah, F-117. Yeah. They are all, like, they're 70s, right? There's a Lanc beside a B-17, and we got the B-25 there as well, look. That cool looking, isn't it?
Firefly 808, turning final for runway 35.
And then we have our modern aircraft coming in as well. Air Gal Sal. Like, it is a cool looking machine, isn't it? They're just like gorgeous. There's one of these at Duxford. Sally B, I think. That's one? Some great pictures there. Well done, lads. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Turd, where'd you put it? Can you play that clip I sent, Murph? It's in your clips on Discord. Don't see it, buddy. Don't see it there. Yeah, Sally B, that's the one, yeah. Mr. Dan, nice landing, buddy. Nice. Yeah, but isn't it a cool looking plane though, lads, isn't it? The B-17, like, it's gorgeous, and we have a Lanc down over there. Lancaster, also absolutely friggin' gorgeous. The Bremen? Oh, be Jesus. City of Lincoln. Thank you, Eamon. Yeah, it's great to fly these machines. Like we don't get a chance to fly these all the time. Like these sort of aircraft, I absolutely adore them. Like I think still to this day, the best of this kind of classic era, even a little bit younger, would be the DC-6. Absolutely insane. But like having these aircraft in the sim now, and hopefully they get, you know, and they will. Definitely the B-17. If you look at the number of updates they're pushing out, this is definitely going to get a lot better. The Lanc is pretty okay as is, you know. But I think for the B-17, like the modelling work is absolutely superb. They've done great updates, and the B-25 we'll check out next week. We might revisit the B-24 as well. Like just some gorgeous aircraft.
Traffic. Flight 885 miles, final post opening, runway 35.
Yeah, flying iron. They know the crack.
Kalamazoo traffic.
B-25 needs a bit more work, Heisenberg. Okay, I haven't spent any amount of time with it at all, but I will over the weekend. Stand by. Oh, that sound though. Lancaster, man, what a way to go. Everyone has the same reaction. It's like, whoa. I mean, what's better than a Merlin engine? 4 friggin' Merlin engines, right? Absolutely savage, isn't it? But I mean, look at that view there. Look at all the air. Oh, look at the state of that. Look, that's what it's all about, lads. That's absolutely class looking. So, lads, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for joining us here this evening for our Warbird ferry flight. I might be around on Sunday, I'm not sure, but definitely Monday night. We're in the YS11 as we fly to Sydney for our landmark series, and yeah, we'll have a lot of streams planned once again for next week. But I want to thank you all so very much indeed. It means the world to me when we get to hang out like this for our group flights, so I really appreciate you flying along, seeing so many people in the voice channel who didn't say anything bad about me at all, right? And well, as always, your support and just hanging out, lads, it's absolutely incredible. So thank you very, very much indeed. Have an awesome weekend. I'll be around at some stage on Sunday if I'm able to. Oh, Jesus. Cyrus, thank you very, very much indeed. Lads, if you got a gifted tier 1 sub with thanks to Cyrus T, well, do be sure to say thank you. Very kind, sir. Thank you very much indeed. But yeah, I'd be around. I don't know, can I stream on Sunday? As if I have time, because I've stuff to do. But if I get time, we might do a cheeky flight somewhere on Sunday. But yeah, lads, listen, thank you all so very much indeed. Have an awesome weekend and loads of flying. Make sure there is loads of flying. Right, so until then, Monday at least, you'll catch us on Discord as well. I need to send a letter to TikTok. Until our next time, you take care. Few men even consider the possibility of life on other planets. Yet, across the Gulf... Jesus! What was that? I was about to say something and you hit me in the head! Christ! Hang on! I found more of these flamingos! Jesus! Larry red, Larry yellow... Oh no!
I've had enough of this wowdy, webble, sniggering behaviour. Silence! Call yourselves Praetorian guards. You're not. Seize him, blow your noses and seize him. What did Spartacus say when a lion scoffed his wife? Nothing. He was Galdiator.